Chat, where'd you go? Here. Okay, where's my freaking chat window? No. Why does it do this? Friggin' hidden? Is it hidden? Okay, guys. If anybody's here, I gotta end stream and restart it because OBS is being an asshole. I'll be right back. We should be back, and now OBS is working. Hello, YouTube. Are we back? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Am I being annoying yet? Well, it says we're live. Hello, Electric Fire. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I was getting a 5-star ML before everybody gets here and gets mad about it. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I'm getting a furry. I don't know if it's me, but you look just slightly more pixelated. I turned the lights on. People said it looked, it should not look more pixelated. Let me check the camera. Hang on here. Filters, chroma. Well, everything should be good. Usually I have the lights off like this, but trying with the lights on for a change. People this morning said they liked it a little better. Probably just you. We'll see. Save that for later. Boop, free stuff. Well, I'm going to be another Destro set abuser. I'm going to try her on triple set. I'm going to try her Torrent Pen immunity. Yes, we do, Internal. Yes, we do. I better get on my Guild Wars before I forget. There is a world where you could run her on counter or you could run her bruisery on lifesteal. Basically, if you could build Arby or Remnant Violet, you could build Hwa in all the ways, right? You got lifesteal Rylets, you got speed Rylets, you got degen counter APOC Ravis, you got speed APOC Ravis, you got Destro nuclear APOC Ravis. She's got like all 6 of those builds in her pack. So it just is a matter of seeing what people like the most and what they want to build. That's one of the unique things about her is she can be built several different ways. Don't you mean Arby's? I mean Arby's or Rylets. Or Ludwig's. Or Roy's. Or Landy's. All the options. Belcock, what's up, buddy? Oh, wait, I gotta redo this here. Hang on. Right click. Project full. Project window. Enlarge it to not suck. Back. Go to Discord. And share. Sorry, guys. Gotta why go on early. I can get these nuisance things set up for the podcast. Hey, Run, what's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have a talk, Aonix. We are going to have a talk. It can't be every single war double green shields. It's like you're going in and pressing yield. This is like a dead guild. This is like a waster guild, guys. Okay, so how are we gonna beat this team nice and easy? Let's see. do this, spray this, kill this and this. This will wake up, and then we can just kill it with this. Actually, is this a Pavel? Is this really a Commander Pavel moment? Is a Commander Pavel's moment 128? Today is not Commander Pavel's day. You know what? We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it Commander Pavel's day. Come on, Pavel. You can do it. Let me see. Let's do it in here. We just need a couple of Destro pieces and to not be terrible at life. This one and this one? No, not enough crit. High crit chance, please. This one? 87. It's getting closer. How about this one? That. Oh, way overcapped. It's got to be an attack main. This one. 95. 95 close enough. You know what? We're hitting BBK and she's dark and Pavel's light, so I think this is fine. I don't know why you'd want that artifact, but I don't want to spend gold changing it. And up top. What do we do about up top? She'll react. She'll react and piss her off. Are you hitting Bologna or BBK with Pavel? Bologna. BBK, I'm just trying to think of a fun way to handle it, not a boring way to handle it. That dies. Zeroes that out. That makes things happen here. And then suitcases get thrown. Yeah? I said BBK? No, I didn't. Oh my god, I almost did it again, didn't I? I almost did it again. I almost did again what I did this morning and used the wrong hecking strays. I gotta go in and unfavorite this guy. That's just all there is to it. He is unfavorited. I gotta go in and favorite this guy. There we go. Alright. Make it happen. Use creation and destruction. MLM artifact. Wait a minute. What's Lidica doing there? Did I put Lidica in there? That's supposed to be Veronica. Why is that Lidica? And why is that Seline stealth? You dirty dog. It's okay. This is fine. Dog in a burning restaurant level fine, right? Surely it's not a 400 ER BBK. That's what I thought. Hold this. Bye, Seline. I'm very excited for the anniversary of my first one in E7. Infamous, you picked a good year. Maintenance starts in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Be about about 6 hours of downtime. I'll show you my abilities. You guys are gonna love this. You cannot escape my sword. Hey, Lidica did a great job there. And now Pavel does his... Oh, good job, Pavel. I'm so glad I put gear on Pavel for this fight. Same thing's gonna happen down here and up here. Maybe the correct unit goes in this time, just to ensure no BBK buggery. Yeah, I think this is fine. How was Abigail tankier than a Tywin? Crazy world, huh? Blamo. Hop. Ow. Pop. Oh my god, that doesn't activate the suitcase. That's actually very distressing. I thought the bomb would activate the suitcase. A spider came down the front of my hat, right in front of my face. That just happened, guys. We're right on the nose. Boop. Hold this. Thank you. Now I got invisible spiders crawling all over me. He won't lose to anyone, including that really slow Luna. I'm strong. Spiders are awesome. I just don't like them in my personal space. How much damage into this Sen, you guys? Watch this. Oh, 80,000 damage. I ain't going S3. Let's go Booper. Bow. 1 hour to maintenance, guys. Get your Guilty Wars done. And that was all of that. Ooh, piece of candy. Show me something good. Tag's book. Tag's book. Tag of Hell's ancient book. Let's go. Hell cutter. Colonel, if you're struggling with Guild Wars, man, jump into my Discord. Let me pull it up here. Just jump into my Discord and let me shrink it down here real quick. And go to this room called GVG Bot Spam, right in here, and you can literally use my Guild War bot to help you figure out Guild Wars. Not mine. I didn't make it or anything. I'm just saying it's in my server. You're welcome to use it. And all you got to do is type /GVG and hit enter, and then select the units you got to deal with. So boss Arunka, select her on the list, and then I don't know, like Renak, and I don't know who else, who gets paired with that shit a lot. Bloodblade Corinne, and then just hit enter, and it'll give you a whole ass list of teams that have beaten it in the past, so you can look and be like, hey, a couple of 100% success rates with these, but I don't have Janua. But you know what? Here's a 92 success rate that doesn't use Janua. But I really like the look of this Luna team. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win. Maybe these guys are geared weird, right? Maybe that's a 400 speed Luna. Who knows? But Can help you figure out if you get stun locked and can't quite figure out how to beat a defense. Will that bot learn my short roster? Maybe. It updates every week. What units teams, in your opinion, are going to be optimal with the new Tenebria? I think she's going to be devastating in Guild or in a regular arena. I think she is going to be a terrifying 3-4-5 pick in RTA, but I think if you first pick her, you're just going to get run over. And I'm not sure there's enough room for her in arena, but we'll have to see. Do you think she'll be good slapped in any PvP team? No, too many counters. Too many counters to an opener with non-attack skills. Yeah, I mean, Bossarunka is the logical outcome, right? Bossarunka, Luna, Tenebria is an I win button, but let's be honest, if you drafted in such a way that you let your opponent have Arunka, Tenebria, and Luna, you only got yourself to blame for that mess. Hey, now that more people are here, is the camera okay? I was told I looked pixelated earlier. I want to make sure that the new settings on the camera don't make me look bad. I want to give you my best side. Yo, display unit! Looks like... Damn, Stigma. You almost got me to read that out loud. Display, thank you for the sub, buddy. 12 months. It's been a whole year. Whole year. That's crazy. And your TTS didn't play. Oh, that's right. I've got TTS turned off because of the podcast tonight. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough to get Azalea because he's job doesn't let him be up super late, but he was able to do it tonight. So yeah, it'll be great. And Char too. It's gonna be a fun podcast. I can see what the other guy's talking about. What's the other guy talking about? I wish I could see what you guys are talking about. The only difference, guys, is I got the lights turned on. If I turn the lights off and I just go off of the glow of the monitors and the ambient lights, it looks like this. Which, you know, makes my shirt and hair show up a little bit better, but other people were saying they liked it better with the lights on, so I figured we would try it this way. Huh. Does it go, does it... No, I'm getting the same amount of blur. In fact, my camera loses focus easier with the lights off. RTX versus RTX off. I'll fart around the camera settings. It's a really high-end camera, so it should be good. Now, this actually feels weirder playing with the lights on. My monitors are set up and optimized for playing with the lights down. Oh, gear time. Gear time. This gear is going to have to be freaking amazing, and this is not. Nope. 31. Nope. Nope. 30. No. 32. No, 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 no. 1,000 times no. 31. No, it's a crit set. Screw crit set. Nope. 31. Okay. No. I almost kind of want to not find good gear because 500 armbands is a shit ton of armbands. I don't need more rage set. Don't need any injury set. Nope. Nope. Torrent speed. Oh, shit. What do you guys think? I don't think it's quite good enough. I mean, if you think about it, it's one off minimum here. That's max. Who cares? And this is like right in the middle, right? 2 off min, 2 off max. Yeah, I don't think this is enough for 500. Ooh. No. Nope. 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 So close. So close, but it's a flat attack. Nope. Ew. Why? Okay, good, good. Ain't no way Red's coming back to be E7. Red, are ya? Are ya? Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Coming back for all that cake. Did you see the leopard print Arunca swimming suit, Red? Where is it? Now, before you say, no, I'm not coming back. Before you say, I'm not coming back. Different post. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? Why can't I find it? It's one of the packs, right? It was in one of the packs. That must have been it. No, it wasn't in one of the packs. Red? Did I get your interest back? It ain't a skin yet. If this doesn't become a skin, it's going to defy my belief in a benevolent God. Hey, Durstar. We're trying to convince Red to make bad decisions. Yeah, one of the things the community can vote for is the next skin, and I think we all know what the community should vote for, don't you guys? What do I need to do? I should do one of these before I D-rank. Yeah, you're probably right, Red. It'll make me sad. Made Aether. Ew. Stop. Queen Diane Wen, right? Oh, shit! I either race the Litica or I go Vildred and hope he doesn't tank down. If I go Vildred, he's just going to tank down. What if we vote for Robin so she could actually get a good... Ew. Yeah, I'm going to vote no on Robin. Robin looks really good as is. And that's fine. And the last thing that we need is should I fight like lots? There's so many units that deserve it, right? Look at Silverblade Araminta. Beautiful unit, 2019 artwork. She could really use a glow up. Older Penelope, I'd be down for that, but still, I would rather a skin for a... Oh my god. Played right into my hands. Get 'em, boys. He's not gonna lose to anyone. Zoop. You cannot escape my sword. Blammo! Light the world with horror and shit. Blammo! Good thing you had Elber's Ritual Sword on that unit, on that Euphine. Alright, guys. That'll hold us for now. Can't wait to do this with the new Ahmed exclusive equipment, guys. Oh my god. Check it out, Red. You want to see what the latest horror that they brought to this game is? This girl, who freakishly forgot to put an artifact on. This girl is getting a 10-speed exclusive equipment. Oh my god, Cleve is so back, guys. It really is. It's like they had me in mind when they made that EE. What else do we have to do today? Hey, I want to give you guys a PSA. Give me 1 second. I gotta actually look it up here. I'll pin it and everything. Let me... Hang on, I gotta hide this because I gotta pull up my email. Where is it? From Schmalgate. Ways, meaningful, impactful, please note registration. By step registry. There we go. Okay. Slash pin that. And this can't be pinned. Oh my god. E7WC registration page and pin. Okay, guys, what that's all about is if you are, oh, well, I guess I turned off display capture. What'd I turn off? Turn off my Discord QR code because it starts with a D as well. Oh, well. Hey, guys, E7 sent me an email. That's what they look like. The registration's closing for the World Cup, and a lot of people are going into the World Cup preliminary section, and they're climbing, and they're in the top 100, right? Because I mean, hell, if I can do 3 fights and get to the top 1,000, you can do more than 3 and get in the top 100, right? But if you do not register on the registration page, doesn't matter if you're the number 2 player, you're not going to get counted. So make sure if you're doing the preliminaries and you want to get the rewards for being in the preliminaries, you want to be considered for the World Cup, you want to get the special profile card, the special sticker, make sure that you go in and do the registration, right? Go do the thing. Go do the thing and the stuff so you can get the things and the stuff. Because if you miss it, you got no one but yourself to blame when Monday rolls around and you're like, cool, man, I was number 2. I guess I'm going to play in the World Cup. And they're like, nope, you're not. Best way to flex, get top 1 and don't register. Gatekeeping, huh? God damn, it's so hot down here. This fan keeps blowing my hair into my mouth. Anybody else have these problems? Red? No? Just me? Weird. Okay, what else do I have to do before maintenance start? How long we got till maintenance? 19 minutes. We do one run of Hall of Freaking Trials because it's driving me batshit insane. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the top 100 that do register, even if that winds up taking them up into the top 300, right? Ugh. I'm going to have to tweak the speeds. I think I need to add 1 or 2 speed to Aramentha, but I've still got more data to collect on this fight before I'm sure. How far ahead of you? You were 3 ahead, so that was 97. 97. No, I need you to be 98 or above. Try again. Who's pinging me? Ah. Okay, no, I need 98, not 95. This is why I think I need to change the speed tuning a little bit, because I found if I'm 97 or under on the speed RNG at the start, it's throwing my tuning off. Does the update release after maintenance, or do we still have to wait until tomorrow? Maintenance will be about 6 hours long. So maintenance in about 30 minutes, and then a 6-hour wait, and then you'll be good to go. That means for tomorrow for most of us. 91? God, that's the wrong direction. If it's not really off here, 6 hours until the real maintenance starts, right? It's going to be slow tomorrow, guys. 94. I'm going to go put a piece of... I'm going to add 1 speed to Robin. It's going to be slow when everybody's on pulling for Hwayoung and the servers are lagging. Let's see. What can we do here? Where's Robin? 2 speed is too much. Can I do just 1 speed? That's 2 speed. Fine, we'll try 2 speed. 3 speed's scaring me. I like the higher attack, but... Let's try it. Let's try 2 speed and see if it fixes things. It's a little... I really only wanted to add 1, but let's try 2. We chilling for 6.5 hours? Oh, hell no. We'll do podcast for a couple hours. I'm going to call my ass to bed. It's 10 p.m. at night. I ain't staying up 6 hours. I got to work tomorrow. Pow, and then pop, pop. Heal. What's the green archer waifu for? Skill 2. Extends debuff durations by 2. So I can stack the burns. You'll see. It'll be pretty cool. We can get through the first phase for sure. Yo, Vulcanet, thank you for the 6-monther, buddy. I appreciate it. Yep, still doing Hall of Freaking Trials. I might eventually just tap out and say, here's how to get a really freaking good score. I'm done trying to speed tune it. Okay. So you're going to lap, so we'll just S1 here. That'll happen. S1 here. We'll strip the barrier. We eat a big hit. We strip the barrier. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, there's some pretty nasty ones yesterday. I'll just S1 here, and then we will detonate and go into the break phase. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and expose. Okay, so we'll S1 here, get a burn. Nope, we didn't get a burn. 1, 2, and 3. And then we can expose with Air Mentha, get 2 burns. And then 1, 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, wait. I think we're okay here.
I'm here.
Stop playing the video. Okay. We'll put a burn over here. You can heal up. You can ditch here. And then we expose. And now we... Where are we here? 1, 2... Skip. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. That is hit number 1. 2, 3, S3. Expose, because you'll lap. You'll cut Robin, right? Tell me you're going to cut Robin. You're going to cut Robin? You aren't going to cut Robin. Yeah, you're going to cut Robin. I know you're going to cut Robin. Do it. That's 1. That's 2 hits. Oh, hell yeah, you cut Robin. 3 hits. Beautiful. Beautiful. S3. Exposed. One. 2. Burn to ash. There we go. Shit. Damn it. Doris is going to fuck it up. See, just 2 speed messed the rotation so up much. I couldn't keep up with it. I need Kyrus to go next. Kyrus goes next. Then Robin hits this. Kyrus S2, S3s. Robin cuts around. Everybody else dumps into this. We double extend. We blow it up. We do metric fuck tons of damage. But I think that's hit number 3. And then Doris hoses us. Because Doris hits the boss. And now I can't do the double extension. Damn. You casted a voice character in Fallout New Vegas? Nice. 125 and Kyrus is 112. Let's get 1 more speed on her. Just 1. Okay, this piece. Really? My choices are 2 or 7? Okay, you know what? It doesn't have to be this. It does have to be this. 2, 2, 2, 3. Oh, but I lost the crit. There we go. Perfect. 1 speed. That should be all it takes. Little tweaks in tuning.
You outlived your usefulness. Now rest in peace. That's it.
right. Speed tuning is my least favorite thing about this game. I don't mind it when it's just a little bit of tweaking, but this speed tuning is so dependent on speed RNG. These are my notes so far. With all the speed tunings written at the top of each sheet, letting me know, like, if the CR is at this and the speeds are at this is the turn order, and I still haven't quite cracked the code. I've come really fucking close. I haven't quite cracked it. That's how ridiculous speed tuning Curious is into this team. Okay, S1 here. S1 here. X script. In Carrot, we trust it's a much lower score. I mean, I'm going for a top 3 score here. I could definitely do it with Carrot and put up an easy team, but yeah. Which is what I'll wind up doing this weekend if I can't get the turn order down. God, it's awful. Okay, S1 here. We get a burn. Nice, we got the burn. 1, 2, and 3. Then Era exposes. Top 1%. No, top 3. 1, 2, 3. Put a burn here. 1, 2, 3. Is Era ready? Era is ready. So that is... Oh, whoops. 1. And then expose. And where are we now? 1, 2, 3. She's going to go down, use her S3. She's going to cut, I think. She's going to cut. I think this is fine. 1, 2. And as long as Carrot cuts her, okay, we're good. We're good. S3, you need the healing more. Exposure. All right. 1. How far? How far are you? Perfect. 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 2 cuts. You do this. This gets us the last burn. Now we got a full bar of burns. Curious activates. Curious extends. We take all those burns to 3s and 2s and 4s and 3s, and this takes them to 5s and 4s. Let's go. Watch this hit, guys. Watch how many points. Pow! 21.9 million. I love it. Love it. All right. Back to square one. Here. Did anybody catch how many hits were left on the crystal? I think it only has 1 hit left before it stealths. Oh, yeah. This goes through Sunday. We're good. We're good. Hit. Hit. Are we healable yet? Not yet. Next turn. Hit. Hit. Ow. What do I think of the chance of the new Tenebria becoming a Hall of Trials boss? 0. Hit. Heal. Hit. That's weird. That's weird that you went last. You shouldn't have cut there. You should have gone first. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You are going to go, you're going to lap ahead of Dorcas. So Dorcas is not going to get to S1 this like I wanted her to. So I got to use you to stealth this. There we go. You stealth that. You hit here. You expose. Ow. Ow. Shit, Dorcas did cut. Now I have got a problem. This is a big problem. Because she has an 80% to blind, and blind is a debuff spot that I won't be able to put a burn in. But if I S1 this, then that's got one less hit in the number of times I get the crystal. I gotta put it here. I gotta just deal with a weakened crystal, because if I put a blind on Arceti, it's just freaking over. Hit here. And you know, I could have hit there, and then she would have hit, put it in stealth, lapped, and exposed it. It's okay. It's okay. Enough woulda, couldas. Let's just get this done.
Shall we give this a go?
All right. One, two, expose. Yes. No, she'll cut Doris. So it'll be 1, 2. Okay, so we go 1. Then Dorcas goes. How can we make this work? Will she cut Doris? 49% down the CR bar. She's going to hit. She's going to shoot down to Doris's pole position. Then she's going to cut. Okay, I think we have to do it this way. 1.
I will no longer hide.
2. 3. Back on track. Exposed.
Bye-bye.
1.
Let me show you the results of my research.
Heal.
With the fruits of my studies, I will protect everyone.
2. 3. Oops. That should have gone into here. Waste. Waste, waste, waste. That's okay. Hit. Exposed. How are we looking? 1. Heal. 2. 3. Lap. Burn. Okay. So it's 1. 2. 2, 3, lap, right? Right? Either she laps or Robin laps, so we're good. So 2, 3, big heals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Then she comes around. I think this is the play. 1. Yo, Spacebar Char! Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I hope you had a really good stream. We're here getting tilted. Ah! No! Damn it, damn it, damn it! It's ruined again! I hate this fight. They hate this fight. Fuck. It was so close, guys. It was so close. Pow, pow, pow. She's gonna cut freaking Kyrus. You watch. She's gonna cut Kyrus. I don't know if she can lap around again. That's one. Oh wait, she's got to do her damn thing anyway because Curious. If I have Curious extend, oh what a waste! What a waste! 3. Oh shit, score, but at least we're moving forward. Char, I hope you had a good stream. Excited to have you on tonight. Everybody, if you are not already following Char, make sure you do so right now. Okay. How many hits was on the stupid crystal? I didn't count again. I think we have one left on it, right? 1, 2, 3. Smack. We lost about 8 million points whiffing that last fight. We'd be like around 45, 44 million by now. Not 8. We whiffed like 11 million points. Let's heal up here. It's okay. It's okay. We didn't need those points anyway, right? Right? Right. Surely. Keep smacking her until she points her backside at us and farts a big pink sparkle cloud. That's what we're waiting for here. Now that I've said that, you guys are not going to be able to unsee it. Here, watch. Okay, one for you. Oh, god darn it. She was not even close. Okay, so there's 2. 3. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully I don't die here. Exposed. And don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Let me show you the results of my research.
We're good. Except we're about to blind the freaking heart. Once again, I gotta waste a hit here.
When I was about to get bored, I thought I'd be getting
Pow, pow, pow. This is actually a really good rotation. I just...
Shall we begin?
Things happen in orders I didn't expect. And this is really bad. Holy crap. If she cuts my Robin, there's no way, right? There's no way she cuts Robin. There's no way. It's impossible. It's impossible. And I hit the... This game. This game. Ah! Rampaging Harsetti can tongue punch my fart box. I'm so over this fight, guys. So over it. No, I haven't had fun with Hall of Trials in like many weeks. The Harsetti rotation is awful. Okay, nice. Good news is I got this recorded on a VOD, so I'll be able to go in and tweak it because there's a couple points where I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I should have done it this way, and it would have been cleaner. So I think I've got a path forward. Gotta make more notes, but I think I got enough data to maybe make this happen. I've only been pecking away at this for 4 days. But I'm okay. I'm fine. This is fine. I'm fine. You fine? I'm good. Okay. What else are we doing, guys? Shirley, she won't cut. And she did cut. And don't call me Shirley. How are the bookmarks? I spent about 7,000 sky stones. We're looking okay for one Hwayoung. Whether or not we need a second one is left to be seen. I have no idea what I want from this. Just give me anything pretty. Okay, pretty. Give me something pretty and sparkly, though. How many arties am I going to pull is the real question. Hopefully 2, and then I can buy the 3rd from the shop. I want at least 3 of it. But we take what we can get. What is this Orbis tradition of people forgetting to wear pants when they're like foot soldier knights? Just seems like a weird thing to forget to put on. Airwell's got the same situation. Hey, I finished your block instructional video. We did test Elbrus. I was wondering since it's on the user that had block, self-arties can proc. But isolate from the team, will they even now? Okay, you're saying, like, if you attack a unit, will it activate Elbrus on the blocked unit? Yes, it should, because that artifact is saying when somebody's attacked, it should self-activate, so it's on yourself, so it should work. I can't guarantee it. I didn't test that exact situation, but it should work. The big one that we're not sure about, and that's really hard to test, is does Fat Cat's passive work? Some passives work, like Abigail's, and some don't, like Child Senya and Maid Chloe. So it's a little tough to tell. Signs are pants are a sign of weakness. Airwell had Airwell had pants. It's like she went to bed and had that nightmare where you show up at work and you realize you're not wearing pants. That's Pillis. No pants! Less clothing equals more stats. That's true, Xenokara. That is true. True and real. You want to do one of these guys? These are awful. I love watching these. Not a fan of fighting these. Doop 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 doop. That's why those bandos are so awful. Say that to Mort. No Zeo, you monster. Let's just like whip it out and tell them what we're going to do here, right? We're going fast. You better tank down.
Is it time to draw my sword?
Boogity boogity. It's a strays. My soon-to-be stupid fast amid. If it's not too much to fit into the little debuff box, then it probably is a sign they're doing too much. They did not think that Ahmed EE through. Sure they did. It's the most balanced thing to ever happen to the game, Shinigami. Better be the right strays. I got no way to check now. We just assume it is. I might need to put the other strays into storage until we're done with this. Auxiliary lots. Yeah, I'm okay with all of this. Oh, I'm so okay with all of this. Guys, it's too good. It's too good. Yes, you should fight like lots. Power flickered there. That was a little nerve-wracking. Eternal rest for all. Blammo. Poof. Oh, Arby's back. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I was like, did he dodge? Where's the damage? How's he not taking damage? But he yielded. He got me there, man. He got me there for a second. I was like, whoa, wait. How did that happen? Oh, crap. This is why I don't know what to do for the second round. How about... Shit, I don't even care. How about, yeah, I don't care. Just pick two at random. That's great. Where are we going now? What are the rewards for doing this mode? You might get into the World Cup. Elegoat. And... yeah, LPK.
Mission is my top priority.
Come on, guy. We got 10 minutes left. You need to push some damn buttons. You realize the game's going down here pretty soon. Bene, you say? Yeah, maintenance in 10 minutes. He's like, all I gotta do is wait him out. Crayon? Crayon?
What are you doing?
Crayon and a Miki.
You'll make an excellent specimen.
Okay. I think we might lose to Crayon.
Get rid of her. It's unfortunate, but you need to disappear.
This sword knows no mercy. You should be proud of yourself. If you make it out of here alive. We both know how this ends.
Who's got the least health, guys? Probably her, huh? Pow, pow, pow. Oh, so nice. Hold this, please. Oh, couldn't have picked a better target. Hey, Mr. Sue! Welcome, welcome, Raiders. We'll take some barriers if you don't mind. Oh, shit. That's unfortunate. Oh, man.
I gave you a chance.
Zip, zap, zoom.
It's too late to say sorry now.
Welcome, guy. Everybody give Sue a follow. Totally worth it. Super cool guy. Pow, pow. Oh my god! It didn't die, guys. It didn't die. You cannot kill my bunny. What is wrong with you? This evasion means nothing, right? This evasion means nothing. Except it kind of meant something there, didn't it? Ow. Ow. How much time we got left? 7 minutes. Yes, victory is within our grasp and things and stuff. Ow. Here, Crayon, hold this. Oh yeah, that one hits. That one, of course, hits. Fake Charon, we go through the evasion, we sleep him this time. Right? 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 Damn it! Ugh. Game, you're killing me. Pow, pow, pow. We just gotta outlast them, guys. We just gotta not eat a counter. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. We just gotta hit him 10,000 more times and have him not counter us. It'll be easy. Okay. Dispels 2 debuffs. Dispels 2 debuffs. Alpha Dragon Twitch. Welcome, welcome. We didn't dispel the immortality. This fight is never going to end. Welcome, Raiders.
Counter.
Hope you had a good stream, my friend. Hope you had a good stream. Just die. Die already. Why isn't he countering? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but I'm super confused.
I think you'll regret this.
Okay. Ow, ow. No!
Counter.
No! 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 It's not fair! It's not fair! We avoided 10,000 counters to get countered on the last hit. Oh my god. You know what? Just skill diffed, right?
That's what you get for playing fast, bro. Bro, look at all those fast character bands.
I did not
this is
ask
funny.
for it. I refuse to believe that I asked for any of that to happen. Okay. You know what? You know what? No. No, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. You think I care about you banning my strays? You watch this, you son of a bitch. I got 4 minutes and you're going to die horribly.
Cleave him. Become Cleave and
I am.
Wulf.
I'm going to become Cleave. I am Cleave.
No, I'm Cleave. I'm
No,
Cleave. You're Cleave
no.
and Wulf.
Prepare for battle, everyone.
Ready for this? Eat that, you son of a bitch.
Wait, what? What?
He banned strays, dude. He pre-banned strays like a little bitch. Hey, Volcanics! My man. Everybody that is here, make sure you take just a second, click on that link, and give Volcanics a follow.
See, chat's telling
3
you guys
minutes.
that
There's like less than 2 minutes, you son of a bitch. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, come on, come on. Pick a draft, pick a unit, pick a unit, pick a unit. Go, 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 go. Holy shit on a stick, this guy. Ahmed. Ox.
From here? Oh, okay. Yo, he is really.
Right, come on! You're killing me, you son of a beep. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine. Let's go. Go. As long as he doesn't ban Ahmed. If he bans A-Lots, the fight's over. If he leaves A-Lots, we got a shot. And if he's in here and chat sniping me, he's a douche. Yeah, fight's over.
What? Why would you scoop it?
Because he has Moon Bunny and I've got no way to push up Vildred without being able to double tap on Ahmed, and there's less than a minute left, and I didn't want to just lose a fight.
You could just have let the timer expire and taken a draw.
Could have. But, podcast time, bro. You know what that means.
That doesn't change my point.
That means it's time to party with Azalea and Char. How you guys doing, guys and gals? Hello,
Hey,
hello.
how's it going? Hello.
Welcome to.
Yeah.
I just had a ferociously annoying fight.
All right. Okay, so yeah, it's is it maintenance yet?
It is a minute away, so I'm gonna get some cams set up here. I see Char peeking out there. Look at all that pretty beside all that ugly. That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
you
so
get
you're looking dapper today. Don't.
No way, dude. I've been losing sleep and all kinds of stuff lately. It's rough. Existence is rough.
Is overrated.
Existence is rough.
Enough time for sleep in the grave.
All right, well, you get the cam set up, so yeah, we're, I guess, officially now in maintenance in like 10 seconds, whatever.
10
Point is,
seconds.
we should do some introductions. So obviously, you know,
you do that while I get this set up.
So you guys obviously know Tristen. He is the PvE god, the guy who's hosting this stream. And for those of you guys who don't know, I'm Sue. I'm here every week. I am the co-host for our maintenance cast with Tristen. But this week we have two guests with us. We have two content creators that I love their content, watch them all the time. It is Spacebar Char.
Hi, I'm Spacebar Char. I am a VTuber. I cover E7 and other gacha games, mostly E7. Try to do my best in Guild Wars and RTA. Don't always do so well, but happy to hang out. Thanks for inviting me.
No problem. It's awesome to have you here. Your train cover has been stuck in my head for like a month at this point. And then
Thank you.
And then the other guest that we have is actually from Fantasia, Azalea.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Pleasure to be here. Typically, I make gameplay commentary on RTA videos on the daily, almost. Try to keep consistent, but try to play the mode so you guys don't have to. The struggle is real out there.
Yeah. I have a couple of times queued into you in various different seasons, and every time everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's gonna be on this! He's gonna be on the channel!"
Those are absolutely amazing matches. Still remember them.
Yeah. This is been a long time coming. I know Tristen and I have wanted both of you guys on for like a while, and it's just a matter of getting like schedules and everything set up, making sure that everything works out.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
What giant Azalea head there, isn't it?
I was like so confused, and then so that I'm on brand tonight as always. My background always changes to match the topic of the podcast. We are Hwayoung tonight, Summer Hwayoung.
Beautiful, very fitting.
Yeah, I jammed a lot of Hwayoung games tonight before maintenance. I'm trying to get back into RTA because I kind of haven't really been able to play too much over the last like 2 months. So I am definitely rusty. I love the chat's all just like, "Oh, Sue's just throwing games for content." I'm like, yeah, let's keep telling them that.
That's what I just did. You guys just saw it, right? I mean, you guys all realized I was throwing those games for content. I could have won that game at any point in time. I mean,
Gotta do it for the viewers.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I'm the one who should be upset, right? I mean, that they would actually think that I was actually trying when I was just throwing for content. I honestly, viewers, chat, I'm a little disappointed.
I've also just been trying to jam a lot of Dragon Bride games because I finally got Dragon Bride this past week after like a year. So it's she's been very fun. Her plus bystander Hwayoung is just a really fun pairing. I like that pairing a lot.
That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
It's like we're emerging from the dark ages into the light, right? It's like a whole new era. Sue with Dragon Bride Senya. It's like the day we never expected would come, and when it's here, it's like it's not real.
Okay, well, if that's the way you feel.
That is how everyone feels. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I speak for the entire community on this one, right, chat? Let's go on, Gear. It's Dragon Bride Senya. Brutal. So I appreciate both of you and Sue being here for the podcast this week. We got some excitement coming our way, guys. We got the Epic 7 Dash event announced like a whole month before we thought it would be here. Clever bastards dropping it on 7/7. I mean, I don't know how we didn't see that coming. That's kind of embarrassing. Right? But
yeah, you're supposed to be Mr. Tinfoil Hat.
Don't you harsh on my tinfoil. My tinfoil hat's been 100% right every single time that it's not been wrong. So, yeah. We got some patch notes to go over. If I can find the Sensor Tower data, I wanted to go over the gotcha numbers and results.
Scroll a little bit downwards in order to find us, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. And I want to talk about the new units. I know I watched one of your videos on Hwayoung, Azalea. You broke it down quite nicely. I like how you broke the speed down to let people know how fast to run. Or for the mad lads that are going to run a fast Hwa. I'll be honest with you. I think I'm going to run my Hwa a lot like I run, instead of running him like my Tori. Not Tori. We'll run it like my Tori. Yeah. Instead of like a Renok, we'll run it like a Tori, and we'll do a triple set.
That
and blow
is a very
things
nice
up.
build.
You like the hat? Her hat's pretty cool. Legacy helmet, guys. A legacy helmet. Look at the stats too. It's perfect sub stats.
That's optimization right there.
Yep.
That's been maxing.
Hey, where's my other pen piece? Holy shit, my other pen piece is missing.
Well, don't change it now. Don't change it now. Don't change
No,
it now.
we got to change it, right?
No, wait, no. You'll disconnect yourself.
No. We go in. Let's find the pen piece. We got to fix it, all right?
No.
How are you still in the game?
So you can stay in the game as long as.
Shh.
Yeah.
Don't give away our secrets.
The creator privilege.
Special creator privilege.
No, just as long as you never ping the server, you're fine.
Yep. All of the stuff on your character menu, looking at all your characters and everything,
I didn't know that.
checking out your stuff, all of this is resident on your device. As long as you don't do anything that pings the server, you don't actually equip a piece, you don't change an expression, you don't go to a lobby, you can stay in the game all the way through maintenance. It's an old content creator trick to be able to talk about the game after maintenance starts.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am notorious for accidentally clicking a button like, oh, let's see what expression number 2. Oh, I'm out of the game. So, yeah.
It happens at least once a podcast, I assure you.
Not a podcast. It happens once every like 9 or 3 or 2 podcasts, but not every podcast.
Chat, back me up on this one. It's like at least, like at best, it's every other podcast.
Don't let Sue gaslight you guys. I am way smarter than that. Anyway, wow, chat said nothing. Okay, let's start out by taking a peek at the updates that's coming, and I want to get some of you guys' takes over the things that are heading our way. Is it all hype, or is it all smoke and mirrors and just fluff? Because there's a lot in here, but I want your take on, is this really turning Epic 7 around for us or not? So the updated content, I think we should just take a minute and appreciate the power and beauty of this video.
I love the chibis.
Their art style is just so good.
What do you guys think about this this enhanced summon event? You think this is last time they ran this, it caused some angst, right? Because a lot of people just got nothing until the one rando at the end. There was that drama where people were figuring out that they were kind of loaded into summoning groups where if you pulled this combo of units, you were always getting this unit, and they felt like it was rigged or fixed. Did they mention addressing that at all this year, Sue?
I don't think so, but there's no way that you let that happen twice, right? Because that's pretty bad, and it's bordering on illegal in a lot of countries. So I hope that they fix their summoning algorithm for this, and it's not preloaded. Just to give clarity for those, if you guys didn't know, like last time, it's as he said, like, so if you get 5 summons a day, if you remember, if like your first summon was like an Ogslots, and then like, you know, Sven was your second one, you were guaranteed that your third one was like a Wanderer Silk or whatever have you, right? So you could just deduce with a large enough sample size that it was not possible to get an ML5. It was not truly random.
Yeah.
But there's a pity for this one, so I thought maybe that could, at least nobody goes away without any ML5.
True. The way it works is on your 20th summon, and you can do 5 a day. So on day 4, you get the guaranteed light summon. It's not a selector, but it's a guaranteed light ML5. And then on your 100th summon, so on day 20, you'll get the guaranteed dark ML5. And other than that, I believe the ML5 rates are the same, which is 2.5% chance. So mathematically, 100 summons at a 2.5% drop rate should get you an additional 2.5 ML5s. So on average, people with like average luck should walk out of this event with 4 to 5 ML5 units. I mean, not you. You're going to get like 1, and then everybody in your chat's going to show you the 9 ML5s that they were excited to get. Everybody in your guild is going to be flashing their ML5s. You're going to get that one that's a dupe. But everyone else, that's the average luck, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that. That is definitely on its way. I can smell the comments on those videos coming.
who are you guys hoping to pull? I'm just curious. Like,
ooh,
I need either of the 2 new. Oh, you can go first.
Oh no, go for it. Go for it.
I need either Biker Hwayoung or Hwayoung or ML Pera. Either of those 2, then I'm happy. I skipped them both for ML Taeyu, and that may have been a mistake, but I'm not going to admit it.
Yeah. Yeah. I play both of those characters. Yeah, I play both of those like pretty regularly. Hwayoung, I think, is really strong. Like, played less than she should, but she is brutal in her gear requirements. Like, she's probably the hardest character to build in the whole game. But Pera is pretty simple and straightforward and very good.
Yeah, I have to keep banning them, which is very annoying. So hopefully I can get one.
Is Bystander Hwayoung in the pool for the 5-star book? Oh boy, then she is definitely my #1 pick, because I tried to go for her on her banner and I missed by a long shot. So, and every single day I play RT, I regret not getting her. She would make my life a lot easier.
Right now, there's only 4 units that are not in the pool that we're aware of. Of course, Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. She's not out yet, but sandbagging this and then using your 5-star ticket to get Tenebria, that's not going to work. She will not be in the pool. Bossarunka is not in the pool. Tehu Asked is not in the pool. And help me out, Sue. Who's the fourth one? There's one it's not in the pool.
Disciplinary Prefect Arya.
There you go. So yeah, no Arya, no Teyu, no Barunka, no Witch of the Mare, Tenebria. Everyone else technically on the table. And everybody remember, on day 4, if you've logged in every day and not missed anything, like everybody in this room is going to do, everyone in this room is not going to miss a day. So on day 4, you get the light summon. So I want everybody to click on the links in the description of this video and follow I'm_Sue to watch his stream so we can all sit back together and watch him pull Dragon Bride Senya from his light selector ticket. Because you know it's going to happen, right?
Everyone said it, because I used my Galaxy coins to grab her, and everyone's like, what happens when you just like pull it off the 100 free event? I'm like, that's not going to happen. And now everyone's expecting it to happen. For me, the only character I can get that would be new from this event is Hwayoung Lua, so that's what I'm hoping to pull.
Oh, you're in for a treat if you pull her.
She's a lot of fun, Sue. I know you're like, she's just not my style. Just try her out. I mean, she is more your style than you think. She's a control unit, and I know you try to pretend you're a turn 2 player. You try to pretend you're a slow player, and you're good at it. You're good at putting on that disguise. But we all know deep down inside, you are a control player through and through.
You have any idea how many Araminta games I slammed tonight? probably like 5 or 6, like out of the like 13 or 14 I played.
Yeah,
I love control.
One of the best play styles, in my opinion. One of the more fun ones, as long as you're not on the receiving end.
It's a very one-sided fun playing style.
It's a very one-sided.
It's like Cleave, right? At Cleave, the opponent doesn't get to play the game, but at least he can go and play the game a few seconds later. Control, he doesn't get to play the game, but you make him watch.
Rope them till the end.
Until that 15%. It only takes one.
Yep. That was me earlier. I ran into Anyo when he was on Hwayoung Lua, and I had him dead to rights. I was like, this is, as long as he doesn't dodge with what was it, BBK on my Veronica S3, I'm like, we got it. Dodges, counters, kills Veronica. And I was like, yep, that's a loss. We're done.
We had a real question from Real Ant in the chat, and I want to see what your take on this is. What makes the 7th month anniversary, or sorry, the 7th month of the 7th year anniversary Epic Dash more spectacular than the Epic 6th year anniversary? Isn't it just a low-key copy pasta? Anyone want to take that? Anyone?
I mean, getting the extra guaranteed ML5 is already an improvement, and correct me if I'm wrong.
God damn it, guys. Part 1. They said this is part 1. So,
that's true. I kind of forgot about that.
It's copy pasta last year, and we're only halfway through it. So there you go. That's my answer.
That's a good answer.
When did they say part 2 is coming out? Is it
August
after
16th?
Okay, the 16th.
August 16th is when we go wild. That's when they reveal free on equip for everybody, savable gear loadouts. That's when we get our ML selector tickets. All that stuff's happening. It's when we get
You're wearing the wrong hat right now, Tristen.
It's the copium. Let him cope. Let us all cope.
You mean we're not getting Summer Dark Corvus?
Summer Charles? Come on, guys.
Summer Charles is more likely than Summer Dark Corvus. I'm just gonna
You
put that
shut
out
your
there.
dirty mouth. Summer Dark Corvus is a beautiful, beautiful boy, and we all want him. All right, let's see what else we got. So the Epic Dash event, just like last year, tons of rewards. Otherworldly chests for the entire 2-month period. So Epic Dash special buff event. You guys all know what this is about, right?
No, enlighten me.
For real. It's basically the normal buff event 24/7 for the next 2 months with an additional rotating buff event that happens like in 2-day bursts. So you have like super ultra mega buff events going on at the same time. Non-stop 24/7 burning passion packs and a little bit extra stamina each day and quick battles each day because man, I hope you guys have been saving up your leafs because this is a really, really good time to be farming.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of the best times.
For a whole month? 2 months? Did you say 2 months?
Till August 25th.
That's
All
a lot
of
of
July
farming.
and almost all August. Yeah, about 6 weeks.
7
weeks.
Yeah.
Epic 7 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, see what they did there?
Oh man, who doesn't think plan that?
Everybody in the thing where we're voting for the skin we want is voting for this, right? No? No? Yes? No?
I'll be voting for either a Luna or a Sermia. Which one? Yeah, I don't
You're gonna do Luna? Everyone's gonna do Luna? You don't want a guy? No? Nobody wants
This
a
is
Luna?
nice, but Charles, I'm just saying, guys.
If I was going to vote for a male character to get a skin, it would probably be Crow. It would be one of the Crows.
I was gonna vote for
Crow's
Taeyu.
3 variants.
Yeah, there's too many of him.
There's too many Crows. We need like a Charles with a surfboard in one hand and Aether sitting on his shoulder in the other hand, you know, just Summer
Can we-
Charles, guys.
Can we talk for a minute about this absolutely beautiful character and her 2019 Epic 7 art design that's so dated that even her details are pixelated and blurred compared to modern pieces of art?
You're not wrong. Like Araminta is a character I would welcome a skin for. Like this is still one of my favorite characters to play pretty much ever.
She's actually quite deserving of one, honestly, with how potent she has become.
She's my cope choice. I know no one else is going to vote for her, but I really want her to get a skin.
Yeah, she's actually like top 10 right now in terms of win rate in RTA.
Oh, you know
really?
what? Jamping Van, I'm actually kind of okay with the summer Pavel, where his 6-pack has 6 packs. The 6-pack abs summer Pavel.
Shirtless, right? I feel like all the guys.
It's based on me. You guys didn't know that? That's me without a shirt.
Honestly, I wish like we did get these skins. Like I know they're just gonna be like NPCs. It makes me sad, but I really want them. Especially the Para skin. I love the swimsuit Para. I love she's got like the big like framed glasses and she's got like the hand warmers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort considering they're not going to be real characters.
I have a theory about that, but we'll save that for a few.
I mean, they eventually, like, you remember Bunny Kairon? They eventually made him into a skin. So there's a
Fans
chance.
demanded it, right?
Just demand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely should get it.
What's your favorite thing about this splash art? Which, by the way, is going to be a new lobby art for, or new login screen, I mean, for the game.
I'll tell you my favorite part, but it's not like Twitch chat will probably roast me.
I think you and me have the
our guests
favorite
go
part.
first.
I think you and me have the favorite part, but yeah, Char, Azalea, what's your favorite part of this?
I'm gonna say the Ken at the back. That's
Yup,
Yes,
that's it.
yes.
That's
That's my answer.
That's mine.
Beautiful.
You guys know, so many people didn't notice it. You see Ken back here in the background hanging off the log that Super Saiyan Auden's carrying? Holy shit. Is she
she's got, like, that
legitimately the
gorilla
strongest person in Orbis canonically now?
Yeah, she's got like that, she got that like gorilla like strike, that meme on lock, right?
She's not even bent over or anything. It's like nothing.
Chat was probably
Ken's living
thinking
life.
that cat.
Oh, there's a cat in this picture. I didn't notice
Yeah,
hard to notice.
yeah. I will say that.
Oh my god.
I'm here. Who's a little cute? Go and spread the word.
She's so
Hwayoung, the leader of the Sura, is back in action.
It's so cute.
I shall offer you a presage. Your freedom
No,
is
I
only
really,
for the noble.
really like that animation. Oh, that animation is.
Yeah, they've stepped it up. They really stepped up
Beautiful.
their animation, I feel like.
Just look at all the Tenebris in the background. It's just.
Yeah,
masterpiece.
this right here was brilliant with all 7 Tenebrias represented in one picture.
Yep.
And man, people went nuts on me in the comments section, but I'm still standing by it. Playable Fairy Tale Tenebria, playable Spectre Tenebria skin, playable Spectre Tenebria no skin, playable Fire Tenebria skin, playable Fire Tenebria no skin. Who is this Tenebria? Everyone's like, oh, that's the Tenebria from the story, from the side story. Clearly, it's the Mage Tenebria from the story. I was like, well, then why would they have all the playable Tenebrias and then a skin Tenebria? There's other skinned Tenebrias out there from the story. Makes me wonder if we're, maybe getting a hint of the eventually playable green Tenebria, right? Maybe.
Tinfoil hat back on.
Oh, there it is.
I'm self-described #1 Tenebria hater. I despise this character.
Hamslot's gonna come for you.
Your
Yeah, I know.
love can fix her, Sue.
Yeah, both Tenebe and Hamsloth are like, why? No. I just
She's a total villain, but she is so good at being so bad. I love a well done villain, and as irredeemably awful as she is, that kind of makes her for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
and
was-
her voice actor
Okay,
is
you can fix
absolutely
her.
amazing.
Yes, Erica
Oh,
Harlacher is
no.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the third VA that we've had for Tenebria.
you
It's,
already love
Eric-
her voice. Just a step away, Sue.
No, I just Erica Harlacker is just a very good VA, right? She's been in Persona, Danganronpa, Genshin Impact. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Tell me, which thread of fate would you like for me to unveil?
Tristen, what is block? Man, if only somebody made a video explaining what block was and spent 4 hours editing it together for you. Oh well, I guess you have to figure it out on your own.
Are you serious?
Oh my god! Yeah, I spent 4 hours editing that video. Yes.
I was gonna say I also spent 4 hours editing that video. I thought you were alluding to me.
Did you make a what the hell is block video too?
No, I just explained it in my my TV
Oh
video.
yeah, no, literally we sat in rooms, we tested it, we tried all kinds of stuff. We found a lot of neat interactions. Like, did you know that Shooting Star Arcades can heal through block?
Really?
And yep, her rebalancing heal heals through block. Not her normal heal, but her rebalancing heal, because it's a weird heal. It fully healed through block. And Abigail's passive, her anti-death passive works through block, but she doesn't cleanse or apply immortality, but she kept you from dying in the back row. So yeah, we found a couple of unique passives that did work. The one we couldn't test, I mean we could, but we just didn't have the hours to test, is we don't know if Fat Cat gives the evasion buff. I think he should, but other AoE passives like, you know, Maid Chloe's passive doesn't work. Child Senya's passive doesn't work. Sorry, Sue, Dragonbright Senya's passive doesn't work. So most passives don't work, but when we saw Abigail passive work, it made us go, I don't know, maybe it does work. So, and we couldn't
but they just don't get the immortality buff with Abigail, for example.
It's kind of like when you fully damage BBK, but she's got buff block.
Oh.
She stays alive, but there's no immortality like that. So just one more love tap and she's gone, but she does survive the hit. We couldn't test if Elbrus worked, like if the back row unit's blocked wearing Elbrus and you hit another unit, if the Elbrus artifact would trigger into the blocked unit. We couldn't test that because Brigida also gives bind, which blocks Elbrus. And there was it was just we couldn't get the luck of block stuck but bind didn't on an Elbrus fight, and I was losing brain cells trying to make it happen. So that one we'll have to find out after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, there's gonna be a learning curve where we're going through the spaghetti code of testing and finding out what does and doesn't actually work on this unit.
Or eventually see if they go retroactively start patching some units like the Abigail interaction.
Yes, exactly. Xenokara says block only blocking buff, but not skill effects, right? No, block buffs almost every beneficial effect going into the character from externally. Builds a one-way wall around it. That blocked unit can still do everything it wants externally. It can still heal. It can still dual attack. It can still its artifacts still going to proc and everything. But any other unit on your team wants to do something for the blocked unit, get screwed. You cannot touch it. Speaking of can't touching things, how fast is a mid going to be now, guys?
Oh, speed demon.
Sue, I know Sue for one is so excited for this exclusive equipment. This is what he's been waiting for a mid.
Nope.
You want to see something wild?
Never liked that character to begin with. So
how could you not like herself, the elf? She's a maid. Look how shocked she looks, Sue. You did this. Are you happy with yourself?
Yeah. Well,
so imagine my mid with 10 more speed, guys. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
Sheesh. I don't know.
Crazy.
We can talk more about the EEs when we get to that part of the passion.
True. I was really excited to see Sid get an EE. Sid is so much fun to use, and I hate that he is so difficult to use.
Oh, I hate that he's so difficult to get. I still don't have one.
Oh, you didn't take advantage of the loophole. Okay, that's how I got mine.
Oh.
They did, there was the...
A-Lots?
Yeah, A-Lots had the recall because of PvE, and so I recalled my A-Lots, right? And then I requested, because he was already triple S, dupes back from Smilegate, and then I recalled one of the dupes. Like, you know, they exchanged it that way. Yeah,
you could do that?
I did use that.
Yeah.
I did use that.
And you didn't tell me? Sorry,
remember
sorry,
you
Char.
remember-
I interrupted Char because you were holding out on me. What was that, Char?
Oh no, I was saying I don't know who the last possible character was to select from that. Was it Watcher Shuri? Or sorry, was it the other
Westwind.
Dark Shuri?
Yeah, I think it was
Wasn't Dark
Westwind, yeah.
Yeah,
Was
I
it?
think that would have been the Dark Shuri was the last guy you could have gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up using that to get my first Infinite Horizon Acades.
Nice.
Because I didn't have her either.
Yeah, that's an important one to have, especially because the character has multiple builds. So, like, it's actually, you know, you could have two and it would be all right.
When is Dark Auden coming around? Probably a while. Dark Auden was relatively recent. She's the most recent 4-star, if I'm not mistaken. Or was Westworld Shuri after her? I can't remember. I think Dark Auden was more recent.
I think Dark Aiden is more recent because they've been
Yes.
doing all the school heroes, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's part of the lot.
Yeah, I have to build mine. I literally just got mine the other week. Like Trista recalls, like when I pitied Arya, I had one galaxy summon from that, and I threw it, and I was like, "Please be new Kid Auden," and I finally got her. I'm like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
she's a menace. That unit's so
Yeah,
difficult
I
to
hate
deal with."
not
right now.
having her too.
when's Dark Auden coming around for you? Right here. This is when Dark Auden,
Yeah.
Auden's coming around for you, okay?
Oh yeah, cross your fingers, guys, for that.
So, do you guys, did you guys see this and think this is no coincidence? Me? Only me?
Coincidence with what?
Is it Storm Sword for Hwayoung? Is that why you're thinking that way?
Oh,
Do you get it,
I
Azalea?
didn't even think about that.
Nope.
Oh,
What's,
because Hwayoung has the non-attack thing going on. If your friend does a non-attack, she gets.
Oh, right. I get it. It's
Sue got
Tenebria.
it.
Tenebria's S3 is a non-attack skill. So Seline is the check to it.
Seline is one
Oh.
of the best counters to the new Tenebria. Selene's stocks just shot through the freaking roof with Tenebria's S3 skill being a non-attack skill. So
Are we so sure? Because like I say, this character is pretty mid right now. Like I say that as somebody who likes to play her often. She's fallen pretty hard right now. The current meta is very not favorable to her, surprisingly. So we'll see.
as a cleaver, I can say that if somebody picks this unit, I lose. I ban it or I lose. Dude, a mid, Hwayoung, Tenebria, Seline users are going to be eating well, I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Celine's been falling off a little bit. I think this season compared to the past couple, because of the openers that just don't have to use non-attack skills. Like Fire Flawn's a great bridge unit that a lot of people use, but yeah, Seline, especially like I run a bulkier Seline just to stay alive and troll people, but yeah, she still has her uses.
Yeah.
Very much has her place.
Now Ahmed is going to give a skill null, right? When she S2s, so Celine's going to be going into a skill null. I guess it all just depends if your Seline is fast enough to cut ahead of the people that Ahmed is pushing. I don't know. Storm Sword Seline could possibly be used into it, but yeah, she is less effective into Ahmed. Chat mentioned that, and they were right.
Maybe Fire Politis stonks will go up a little bit.
Fire Politis stock. Every time something comes out for Cleave, Fire Politis stocks go up. Every time.
Yeah,
Stupid
that's the true evergreen unit. I've been saying since like when did she come out, 2020 or whatever, 2019. I was like, oh, surely this is the meta where the character finally falls off, and then she comes back, and I'm like, this character's had no buffs, this character's had no EEs, and she's still here. Why are you still here, lady?
Please don't use the word Politis and buff in the same sentence ever again, okay, Sue? Just saying. Sometimes Smilegate watches, and we can't let that happen.
Next MLEE is Sea Phantom Politis. Got it.
That's what they did for Shu.
That's fine.
OP unit gave her an EE anyway for funsies.
Funsies. Yeesh. Oh my God. Hwayoung, right after maintenance, she comes out.
Yep.
Coincidentally, going live the same day as the Green Seline banner. Now, Azalea, did you notice something strange about this banner?
Which one? The Mystic one?
This one, yeah, the Mystic one. You know something strange about it?
No, I might be
Right.
missing something.
Right underneath the words Mystic Summon Rotation. Look right underneath that.
Oh,
Oh!
4
Right.
weeks.
It's a
4 weeks.
4-week long
Whoa.
Mystic banner. So we had a 2-week long prequel banner, rerun banner, into a 4-week long Mercedes or Tenebria banner. So the question would be, did they do this to give us more of a chance to pull Tenebria? Did they do this because maybe they're shifting the rotations? Maybe we're going to start seeing 2-week reruns and 4-week new banners to give people more time and chances to pull banners? Or, is this specifically designed to overlap their dash event better?
Also, might be a. When does the World Cup? No, the World Cup ends in a very long time. But I thought this was like a World Cup hype thing. No?
It is. Yeah, the event is featuring Tenebria and then Genesis Raz. And then the finals is like a week or two after the anniversary. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the actual Korean anniversary is August 28th. So 3 weeks
30th,
after the end. 30th? Yeah, okay. But look at the end dates, right? 7, 14, 21, 28. So you basically would be getting Raz like literally the day before anniversary.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there on that. I think they've adjusted it down. But, they didn't have to do anything to this banner. They could have left it 3 weeks and 3 weeks and still had the timing perfect. So it's odd to me that they did 2 weeks and 2 weeks. All I can think of was they wanted to make this banner happen during the dash event, right? Epic 7th thing happening on the 7th right into the new hype unit and not just another whole ass week of reruns. I think they maybe adjusted it just to bring some more hype to this, but be aware.
I mean, qualifiers are next week, right? It's this weekend and then the weekend after.
Qualifiers, there are 7 more days left of the qualifiers.
So people are this weekend. They're like doing matches, right, or something. I think I thought it was this weekend.
I think there's 7 more days.
There's 3 more days left in the prelims, and then I think it's next weekend is when they start.
You're right. They
start the quarters. Yeah.
Hey,
so
speaking.
Maybe they wanted. Is she going to
Good.
be allowed? Is she going to be allowed in the qualifiers?
Probably not the qualifiers, but definitely the main match.
Yep.
Speaking of the prelims, guys, for those of you who are competing in the World Cup tournament, there's a link pinned in the comments of both Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you have registered. It doesn't matter if you are the number 2 person ranked currently. If you haven't registered, you will not get the profile card. You will not get the special profile badge. You will not be entered into the top 100 that gets to compete in the qualifiers of the World Cup. You've got to register. Sign their prima nocta, agree to have your passport ready if you go. All of that stuff. They will not let you in, and they will not give you the rewards for participating. You did all that work and you got nothing. Now, if you are just doing it for kicks and fun and you've got no interest in actually competing in the World Cup, then that's fine. You do you. But Joe, you should definitely register. What? Joe's saying don't register, more chances for me to sneak in. No, you have to register. I'm like, nah, I'm ranked 1200. I'm not in any danger. Getting sucked in. But yeah, make sure you click that link. No, I think they're taking top 100 for the qualifiers and they're breeding that down to top 16. I think, right? Shit, I can't remember.
I believe it is like top 100 get all the rewards, but the actual players, if I'm not mistaken, it's top 16 players from global, top 16 from Asia server, and then I think it's top 8 from Europe, top 8 from Korea, top 8 from Japan. I believe that is the bracket.
That sounds correct. I remember top 16. Like, I don't think it was 100. I remember top 16, but I don't think all of them were 16.
Let's go.
Because you get one. Japan and Europe only get one each, like one final representative.
I feel like I'm missing a server because like it feels like it should be
Europe, Japan, Asia.
I don't want to fill out all this info. I was hoping there'd be some info on here. Oh, CE7WC official rules. Balls. Sorry for the flashbang, guys. Handbook. Rules. 20 years. Rules. Preliminaries. Yeah, preliminaries end this weekend, guys. So make sure you register. Confirmation period on the 11th, and then qualifiers And then yeah, so qualifiers would be just the top 32 or top 16.
No, I think they do it the same way that they did it in the past.
Here we go. Yeah, top 16.
Yeah.
Top 16.
Yeah, so it'll be 16 for global, 16 for Asia, and then 8 for the other regions. And they'll basically take the top 2 from global, the top 2 from Asia, and then I believe it's like the top 1 from the other regions.
Yeah,
Korea
Japan
gets 2, right?
Yeah.
Japan and Europe
I think
get 1
Korea
each.
gets 2. Japan and Europe
Right.
is 1, if I remember.
Korea has 16 as well. JP. Okay, thank you. That's where the missing 8 was from. Thank you, Cookie.
It's JP and EU, I think, were the only ones that only got 8.
Yeah, so global, KR, and Asia each get 16, and then the other 2 regions get 18 or get 8. I'm sorry.
A ton of you guys are watching right now, and I know at least one of you is got your eye on actually being in this tournament and being part of it and shooting for some of the cash prizes, or just wanting to be able to flex the profile card and say, check it out, I was there. Please go to this site, pinned in the comment section, and register. So many people seem to have missed the fact that they got to register. They think, if I just do the in-game qualifiers, I'm in. No, you've got to push the buttons. You got to agree to their prima nocta and all that kind of good stuff. So get in there and fill this out so that you don't miss out.
Yeah, we need to make sure that Hino Jin did that. Hino is my horse in the race. I am so excited for him to if he makes it.
I think he's pretty high. Wasn't he like top 3, top 4 when I checked?
Yeah.
I don't know. The rankings keep changing like every hour, so.
Oh yeah, they're very competitive right now as we near the end.
And next is a big number 7, so that was it. All right, guys. So that's just a teaser of what's coming up across the next 3 or 4 weeks. But when maintenance comes back, Argent Waves Hwayoung. Sue's so excited about this unit. He's almost more excited about this unit than he is about Ahmed's EE, guys.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm a big Hwayoung fan, so this is
Wonder why.
I like brawlers. Like I love hand-to-hand combat characters in every game. I think
There's
they're
not
just
a
the
way-
coolest. Screw weapons, just put up
Just
them
punch.
hands, right? Yeah, that's it, exactly. Yeah, square up.
Bonus point for a capping there.
Yeah. Turn her volume down a little bit so she's not super loud here. But
That I can't
Azalea, tell me all about this unit.
Oh man, Argent Waves Hwayoung, guys.
Who's a
Ice Elemental Thief of the Leo Star
Let's see
sign.
if I
You
still
guys
got it.
know and love your Leo Star sign thieves.
Hwayoung,
Right, you got your Arbiter
the leader-
Vildrids, Remnant Violets, high damage, potentially
biker
very
gang Sura,
high
who
speed
had retired
builds.
from the role following her injury.
And they're very, very versatile in
While
terms of
trapped
how you
in
can
the
build them. Torrent, penetration if they're
trauma
single
of her
target. You can go for
She ends
speed
up
set,
joining a
destruction
summer
set,
boot camp
life
advice
steal.
leader Kin's
Do keep in mind though that Argent Waves
When she
Hwayoung does
sets her
not
sights on the
have any
restless wave
protection
and bright
or anything
She
that
kicks
can
up
help
the
her
Argent wave
live.
and finds herself treading the path of
Any
syrup
hits.
once again.
So she is a glass cannon.
Argent
I think I equate her mostly to the Ludwigs. People are like, well, it's like Remnant Violet. You can build her fast, build her slow, same stat lines. Like, yeah, but Rylet dodge it. Well, she's like Arby. You can build him fast, you can build him slow. Yeah, but Arby comes back when he's dead. I think Ludwig is more in that line, right?
That is a very good comparison.
Yeah. He's got no protection, but whatever he hits vanishes. Whichever one you're using, either one, right? So,
Yes, indeed.
yeah. He is stacked with crit chance. That's what, almost 42% crit chance in that kit.
Yeah,
If
that
you've
crit
got her
chance
triple
is
set,
insane.
triple S. It's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Waves
40%. Yeah.
Hwayoung is a 5-star ice elemental thief. She
It's going to be
has high
super easy to
attack and
stack
critical
a
hit
lot of
chance,
damage on her,
and can
regardless
increase her
of
critical
your
hit
speed and
chance
how you want to build
through
her.
imprint
She's
concentration.
definitely going to be hitting hard.
Skill 2.
So this one
Yeah,
did
big.
confuse me a little bit here, right? It says that when she is granted vigor, grants an extra turn, but it's a passive skill. This goes off when it's not her turn. So can you explain that a little bit?
Do you want me to? Because I know how it works.
One of you take it? When do you want to take
Okay,
how you can have
so-
an extra turn when it's not your turn?
So if you guys know Young Senya, when she procs her passive, it grants an extra turn. essentially, you could have your Hwayoung be at 0% CR, but she has vigor. And then if she procs her passive, she procs swallow kick, you will basically get basically infinity combat readiness. Like, it is your turn after that. She just jumps the whole bar. Doesn't really matter if they have Politis or Abyssal or any of that. You just have it. The only thing that supersedes it is that they also, as the active player, proc an extra turn at the same time. That's the only way.
Well, that's an
So if they
order of
do, like,
operations, though.
Yeah, so if like they do soul burn extra turn or something and it procs a non-attack skill on your team while you have vigor and you swallow kick and take extra turn, but then they still have the extra turn pending, they go first. But that's basically it's best to just think of it as like super combat readiness gain. That's the best way I could describe it to you.
I'll show it to you guys right here, right? Conqueror Lilius does her S3. And right there, she's applied vigor to Hwayoung, right? She does this kick, activates the swallow kick, does bunch of damage, 12,000 damage to probably a 3,000 defense. And you notice, see how she's moving down the CR bar? She's getting her 20% CR push as a result. But right there, both Conqueror Lilius and her have an extra turn. They both proc the extra turn, but since Conqueror Lilius was the one doing the skill first, her extra turn gets precedence, so she gets to go first. Now, watch Hwayoung sitting right here in the middle after Conqueror Lilius uses extra turn. Watch her on the CR bar. Zoop, right to the front. So she gets an extra turn. Her passive takes her right to the front. Lilius didn't have to use a non-attack skill there. She could have gone S3, S1 and tried to drag somebody. Hwa would have gone next.
I just realized something while you were playing this animation. Mm-hmm. So the basic attack skill on this Hwayoung is lightning kicks, which is the English translation for Chun-Li's super from Street Fighter. I just realized that Swallow Kick's animation is actually Chun-Li's air super from every game that it is available. It's the same animation.
Pretty.
So I'm sitting here going like, they definitely based this character on Chun-Li. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Like if it's not.
Would restrict or any stun debuff affected. Restrict would keep her from getting the 20% CR push, but it would not stop the extra turn. She would immediately take a turn, just like Restrict doesn't do anything against young Senya. But stun. Her passive is not a turn, so she'll go to the front of the line, still be stunned, and then fall off. So yes, stun ruins you, but Restrict wouldn't stop her at all.
She wouldn't take the extra turn because if you're stunned, you have to be able to act and perform swallow kick to get the extra turn. So if you're stunned, she can't swallow kick. So then you just can't.
And if you can't swallow kick, you don't get the extra turn. Because as you see, that extra turn is part of the swallow kick description.
This passive is just in general very, very interesting.
I wasn't sure if it was going to be one of those things where the word swallow kick appears, but you don't move because you're stunned.
Ooh, maybe that could be a thing,
right? You've seen that before. I mean, we all love seeing the words Elbrus Ritual Sword appeared when Morta's on your team, right? The artifact procs, but it didn't do anything, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah,
you mean bind? You mean block? Bind. The only unit in the game that has bind is Brigitte, if I'm not mistaken, right? Nobody uses her.
Bind? There's 3.
Yeah,
who else uses bind?
Red Litica?
Oh yeah. Nakwal.
Yeah,
you're
Red
right.
Litica?
You're right.
Nakwal and Fire Litica. Yeah.
Oh, Fire Litica. I forget about her because I ban her.
No. It's a good ban. It's understandable.
It's a very good ban.
Uses a non-attack skill.
Okay, here's something.
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry about that.
No.
The skill 2 here actually targets the enemy with the highest defense, which is something that is also relatively new. Usually you'll target units with highest attack or highest HP. So now, when fighting Hwayoung, gotta keep in mind your defense stats on your team.
Yeah. Normally, I am not a fan of putting pen set on units that have more than 50% pen already baked into the kit. But because she targets the highest defense, it's huge, right? If you're targeting something that's got like 900 defense, you cut that in half, it's 450. So you take an extra, small percentage off of that. What is pen set? 15%, 20%? Shit, I can't remember.
It's like 12 or 15%, something like that.
I could check, damn it.
I think it's 12 for some reason. Like my brain is saying 12.
It is 15%.
15, okay.
I just found it. So yeah, so like an extra 15% takes that 450 defense down to what, like 380. It's only like 100, about a 60 or 70 defense off the defense. It's not that big of a deal, but because she's targeting the highest defense target, you're taking like a 3,000 defense unit, you're cutting that in half, so it's still 1,500 defense, and 15% of that is still significant. So I think even though she's got high pen on it, she's still going to get really good value out of pen set, because the highest defense units, there's still a lot of meat on the bone, even when the defense is cut in half. So I think she's kind of exempt from the whole, I don't know, maybe double torrent instead of pen torrent. I think she'll be really good with pen still.
Yeah, triple set looking like a really good option to have on her.
I love triple set. It's so nasty.
That's my thought as well.
To the caster for 2 turns.
Unless you decide to use her as like
and increases combat readiness of
it's like, I don't know if you want to call it like a double bridge, but like if you can get to her turn without using a non-attack skill, you can give Vigor
an extra turn.
Like she could use her S3 to get Vigor herself, and then you'll have Vigor, and then you have somebody like bridge after her with a non-attack skill, so she can swallow kick and then take an extra turn. Like that's an insane amount of value. I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm very curious to see if people come up with, like, obviously there are openers like Para who will proc this character for a swallow kick, and then you'll S3. Like that's the given. I want to see what people do with this character, where they are trying to build around the S3 first and then proc the S2 later. That's what I want to see.
Can I tell Shogun, this human with a kind of funny voice? I can assure you, Shogun, the person voicing these videos is a real person, a person that I have talked to in person, works with them, says he can guarantee the guy is actually real. Just maybe he should put a little bit more, I don't know, maybe he should like mispronounce words a little more often or something to sound less AI. But yeah, this is definitely a real person. I am told. I have not actually seen or met or seen him talking, but the person who told me, I doubt he would lie to me about it. But who knows? Maybe he did. I don't know. Hey, Char, tell me what you think about this. Is this stylistically cool or kind of lazy? We got 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4.
Let me find the clip for you.
And that's it. Four frame animation here.
It's a new animation, right? It's like this isn't her original version, so it's 4 more frames than the original has. Like the original Hwayoung. I think it's a nice trend though that they're like actually bothering to animate new things. Like for Arya, they didn't use like the same sprite moves, which is kind of nice. Like for ML Arya.
I was wrong. I apologize. If you look very closely, here's a 5th frame.
Oh,
okay.
That was a very necessary 5th frame. Changes.
Hey, honestly,
everything.
Still more detailed than Closer Charles, so we'll give him that.
Grants an extra turn. Skill
3. This one. Does this make sure that if somebody non-attack skill without vigor, like say like use Ahmed to activate her S2, pushes her up, and then she S3s and gives herself vigor, does this let vigor stay on her long enough that once the skill cooldowns have wrapped down, she'll be able to wrap with the extra turn again? Or does this wear off before the extra turn? It grants vigor for 2 turns, and this skill is a 3-turn skill, but it'll be a 2-turn skill by the time you get here. My math says it's not enough, that vigor will wear off before the cooldown is down, and she doesn't get the benefit from vigor, giving her the extra turn, which makes it feel like a really weird place to put it, other than to give her 1 extra turn of vigor.
Yeah, that is true. I do believe vigor would wear off before your S2 cooldown comes back.
Okay, so prophetic candlestick, best in slot.
Someone's about to pull that off.
Yeah, this skill hits crazy hard. Remember, her S2 did 12th. Now, she did burn it, right? Burn gives extra damage, so we expected. Burn S3s on Leo Thieves hit so damn hard. Think of Arby when you soul burn his S3, right?
Increases damage dealt.
That's crazy, right? That's 12k more damage to Bossarunka. It was another 16k to, I can't remember who the hell it is behind all those explosions. Now, you're probably looking at these lower numbers down here, but understand that those were misses.
Evasion units, I believe.
I think
Yeah, see the word miss?
Evasion?
Yeah. Yeah, the bottom one was Peyra, and it did, if you back it up enough, it did say miss on her as well. So that's why those numbers are small. They would have taken 12k damage apiece too. Well, maybe not 12, but still.
And Ilyanov is still there. There's still an Ilyanov on the team.
Yeah, the Ilyanov took 16k damage, right? I mean,
yeah, that was a lot of damage that she took.
Yeah, and it wasn't because of Arius, because she was wearing the artifact that bypasses that.
That's true. Yeah, Null has damage share. That's gonna be something.
No damage share. Wild. Attack. I love this one. I love this skill. Attacks the enemy with kicks and dispels one buff. It has been so long since we've seen a skill that's just one sentence.
Right?
Yep. I know.
Tell
me about it.
When I first saw this, I thought, wow, this does nothing. I mean, bystander Hwayoung, best in slot's a counter build, right? Because she's just horrifyingly nasty to get hit with counters, but clearly if it's just an attack, you wouldn't want counter set on Hwa, right? I mean, obviously we go speed set, destro set, triple torrent, we find ways things, but nobody would go counter with such a simple skill. Who's going to put effectiveness on this unit? Who's she going to dispel the buffs on? You going to run an effectiveness water Hwa here? But then I saw this.
Attacks the enemy with kicks and dispels one buff.
Yeah.
Is anybody else not okay with that?
18k.
Now, given it's a BBK, right? BBKs aren't exactly known for having good defense, but still, even if it's double BB, even if it's an 800 defense BBK, that's like 9k damage into a 16k defense unit, roughly. I mean, I know the scaling is not quite the same, but still, I'm expecting this to be like an 8 to 10k damage into your average. You're not going to send this into Dragon Bride Senya, but for chipping away at DPS units, I don't know. I think some chefs might cook up some counter builds with her if she hits that freaking hard on her S1.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. I was really interested to see if somebody can make a build with her that gets her to her first turn without proccing Swallow Kick, because then you'll get the AoE, and then after that you'll take the extra turn, I'll Swallow Kick, and then you'll get this supercharged S1. What are you doing?
I'm playing.
Playing the animation.
Playing the animation.
Argent.
Go on, give me your take on this artifact, Char.
Well, this feels like a whale artifact, though. We're gonna need to max it. I hate those. I can't afford it.
It's a good thing we have Anniversary handing out some bottles very soon.
So I was at Smogate headquarters. I was chilling on the private chat with Netmarble guy. Landed, had dinner with Unikim, went to the meetings, and they're sitting around the table and said, "We got a problem. That problem's called Windrider." You all know what I mean here, right? We can't monetize Windrider. It's not attached to any banner. We got no way to sell it. I mean, we put it in the shop every once in a while, but people just save up their powder for it. They don't buy powder packs, so we got to find a way to give thieves something to use other than Windrider. And somebody said, how about Greater Windrider? Here we are, guys. 20% attack out of the slip. And people are like, oh, but Windrider gives you more attack. Hits harder. Yeah, you know what? If Arius is in play, this hits so much harder than Windrider will. It's basically a 20 to 30% damage boost. It's like having a freaking rage set on your DPS unit as a bonus anytime you're going into an Arius fight over what Windrider brings. So this is wild. Now, Windrider does stealth you on kill, but let's be real, this works on AoE attacks. So when you kill, there's not much left that you have to worry about being stealthed against now, is there? It's a cleave unit, guys. I would like to address what you said, Char, though. 75% chance at plus 15. So the immediate thought is, oh crap, another whale artifact. This is something where you got to max it out for it to be useful. It's a little different than like Holy Sacrifice, right? If Holy Sacrifice doesn't proc, you're like, well, I guess I yield. Yeah, but this, if it doesn't hit, right, that's the difference between Hwayoung's doing 12k damage and doing 10k damage when Arius is in play, maybe 9k damage when Escort's in play. It's not like it cost you the fight. I mean, you maybe didn't kill, but maybe you can recover from that if you've got additional pushes or other DPSs on the team, or maybe it's enough to kill. It's one thing where it's like, yeah, it sucks you didn't quite do the damage, and if you're a finely tuned cleave, the damage is critical, but I think you can kind of get away with it, right? It's like Guiding Light. If Guiding Light doesn't proc, you're boned. If Holy Sac doesn't proc, you're screwed. But this one is I think got a chance for, it's like, okay, I can recover. I didn't do as much damage as I planned, but I can just come around again and finish it out. So I don't know. Maybe it's not as whaley as you think. But I do think just about every thief that wants Windrider might want to take a peek at this. Some places Windrider is going to be better, but it gives a farmable option, right?
I want to point out that this artifact, in case you guys didn't realize, has flat defense, and we're on Thief, which is the one class that really wants flat defense.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like Seline, because she's made of paper. Not saying that you would play it over Storm Sword, but like that's a character that has garbage defense. So maybe.
My gal Lilius is kind of okay with not being stealthed. If she can have an artifact that lowers that HP threshold and lets her hit even harder and not have to worry about Arius tanks ruining her tank busting fun.
Oh, man.
But usually she's going into the tank with the Arius, supposedly.
Oh. Yeah. The only way I used to survive her was to stack tanks. So with that artifact, there goes that plan.
This is true, Char. What you said is very, very true. But when was the last time you fought in RTA where somebody drafted an Arius tank and not 3 other freaking tanks?
Guess which one's got the Arius?
It's the 5 Knights at Freddy's meta right now, because everyone's drafting 5 Knights.
Yeah. Okay. So I have another question I wanted to ask real fast. All right. So the cat and his little bean toes there. Is his name Summer Photogenic or Summer Photogenic? Because as you know, artifacts are the name of the item. And if you look at the top left-hand corner, it's clearly the cat, right? So like Windrider is actually the dagger's name is Windrider, right? Manica of Control is literally like the magic glove or whatever that says has, right? The artifact, Elber's Ritual Sword, is an actual sword. R and L are the names of the daggers, right?
Just I hate that you're right about this.
Wow.
Yep. So
cool detail.
I really hate that you're right about this.
Oh my god.
So is the cat's name Summer, or is the name of the cat Summer and he just happens to be photogenic? Is the cat's name Photogenic and just happens to be Summer, or is the cat's full name Summer Photogenic?
I'm gonna go with the first one.
I like to believe the second one, that Hwayoung is she's a little, little goofy. Maybe doesn't understand naming conventions, and Summer Photogenic is now the cat's name. It's canon.
How can the cat be photogenic while simultaneously being the photographer?
Oh my god, it gets worse the longer we look at it.
So he took a picture. He
so he's
used
like
his other paw to take a picture.
He's like being like this, and the other one's like click.
Yeah, I think he whacked the camera.
That is adorable. That's a long paw. Oh my god. Either that lens is.
Oh, or it could be a touchscreen and it's like going like that.
They crop the photo.
Cat's over here like, how are you guys focusing on the cat, really? Oh, yeah. So cute. I think this is such a cute artifact. I really like it.
It is adorable.
Yeah, I love that bystander Hwayoung is just like can't ride motorcycle anymore, become crazy cat lady. That's like I think the best lore aspect of Hwayoung.
Waves Hwayoung's artifact.
Yeah, he's
Summer
holding the
Photogenic.
selfie stick, guys.
Increases attack by up to 20%. When attacking,
This is a wild
if the target
artifact.
is not
People
an
are asking me what they should do about this artifact, how many they should get. I mean, as many as you can. It's a limited summer artifact, and it's got applications on everyone from Arby to Rylet through some people are saying Arby, but I think Arby really needs the attack boosting artifacts. But BBK's got potential if you're not caring about evasion ER BBKs. Her, of course. There's a lot of thieves who could run it, and usually people aren't swimming in Wind Riders. I don't know about you guys, but I am. I think I am kind of poverty on Wind Riders.
Tristen, poverty on something impossible.
Wind Riders.
Bro, his poverty, bro. Like I'm waiting.
I've only got 3. So.
Well,
Yeah,
they're all like at plus. One's plus 30, plus 18, plus 15.
I know,
How is that
poverty.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like most people, don't have even one maxed at 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it is good to know that if you do pull multiples, personally, I'd recommend you keep them separate because, like Tristen said, it is still good as a plus 15 artifact if you can't plus 30 it. Even though it's not a guaranteed ignore the damage share, it's a chance to get additional bonus damage on top. But keeping multiple separate copies so you can fully deck out multiple units rather than just concentrate all the power onto one unit is probably a way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Sorcery, Williams. Dark Sorcery. Do I know when the downtime will be? If you mean when will it be over, probably in about another 5 hours, roughly. But sometimes they come up early, and sometimes they go late. Hopefully, it is exactly 5 hours, so it'll be 4 minutes late, and we will get some compensation. How many of this artifact you should get? If you're free to play, get 2. Right? Try to get 1 from the banner. Best you can. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know what? Your world's not over because you don't have extra Wind Rider dupes. It's not like thieves are the most important units in the game right now. It's just a really nice have. It makes you future-proof. Try to get 2. Buy 1 from the powder shop, get 1 from the banner. In a perfect world. Ideally, get 3 to 4. I think you can stop at 4. But 3 to 4 gives you enough to get Hwayoung covered, get 1 other one covered, and then have a flex one for future-proof. And then once you got 3 to 4, then you can start focusing on leveling it up with bottles over the next 6 to 7 months. That's the way almost all of us handled our guiding lights. And it may feel like, God, this will take forever, but it'll come around, guys. She'll eventually be part of the limited pool. You'll be able to use limited selector tickets. You'll be able to use custom group summons. I mean, we all thought it would take forever with guiding light, and here I am with plus 30, plus 30, plus 21, shit tons of guiding lights. You eventually are able to build up these limited artifacts. It does take time, but just, it's a marathon, not a race, or not a sprint. But that's my take on it. 2 if you're free to play, 3 if you're a moderate spender, and 4 if you want to be really future proof.
I make sure that you will get, by the way, it is in the patch notes, you will get some free bookmarks. There's summer bookmarks that can be used towards this banner as well. What I will say is make sure you don't blow everything on Hwayoung. Get a copy of her, maybe a copy of an artifact, but don't just throw everything that you have, because there is another character after this. We already know that there's another character after Hwayoung that is limited. So don't go, I'm gonna pull my 4th Hwayoung and have nothing for the next character.
I want to see her S1. God, she looks so much like freaking Flan on the CR bar. It's gonna drive me nuts. Putting her and Flan on the same team. Oh my god.
Can you imagine both their S1s hitting you at the same time?
Let's end this. No, I don't want to.
Where is it?
You dare help to blame.
Wow. Is her using her S1? That was her S3. I want to see her S1.
No.
Yeah, the only S1 I think is versus the BBK. I think it's the only one in the whole video.
Just come all at once.
Well, that's a frame. That's a frame.
So, everyone who said
Anyway, just
Hwa's
to,
legs
like,
were broken, I think they're
rotate.
fixed now.
Also, where are her arms? Are they behind her back?
Yeah, they're behind her back.
think so.
Counterbalance.
She traded them for
Counterbalance.
her legs.
Damn. Oh my god, guys. She is out in just a few hours, and I am so excited to pull for this unit. I can't wait to test her out. Little preview event going to be in the game. Get yourself some free leafs for the billions of farming things are going on. Artifact. So the special side story, intense tropical days. Week 1. You know what week 1 means? Week 1 means, why would we have a summonable letterhead unit with a summonable or with a letterhead unit right beside her if we're not going to see Aram? Aram, how do you guys say it? A-R-A-M. How would you say it?
Would it be Aram?
Aram? Aram?
All random, all mid.
Aram?
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. Aram.
Aram. All random, all mid.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really think you're going to see 2 weeks of the Hwa banner, and then we're going to slide into 2 weeks of the Aram banner. And we talked about it earlier, right? They are come on, Smilegate, you're killing me here.
Right.
They know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, they know their audience. Where is it? Skipping ahead. Okay, I just want to talk about this stuff here real quick, right? A new special event currency that can be used to summon heroes will be added. There's the Twin Librarian bookmarks. For those who were here in 2022 for the Espa collab, they kind of did this sort of thing from the Espa collab. There's a special limited currency that you have, until the end of the event period. In this case, until the end of the Summer Dash, the 7th Anniversary Dash event, August 28th, to use these. And if I'm right, you'll probably be able to earn the equivalent of 121 summons through these. Now, you don't have to use them all in one place, but why did they do this for Espa? Do you guys remember? I remember.
I
don't quite remember.
Because the
Is it
Espa
because
event,
there's more.
the Espa event had 4 limited
Four
units.
You
Yeah.
think there's
And
gonna be 4 of them?
they had to have some concession, some way to make it okay to have 4 limited units in the game, back to back limited. So that's what I'm thinking. Everybody's like, look at that freaking look at that skin on Arunka. God, that's a lot of work to put into an NPC asset, right? I mean, maybe making you wonder if we aren't seeing multiple summer units, more than just 2. Maybe we're seeing the fan art skin unit rolling in here sometime soon. Maybe, and I hate to say it, but maybe there's a collab cooking. I mean, I'm thinking the only reason they have to do this is because they're pummeling us with limited units, and they have to have a way to say, yo, we got you. We're giving you one for free.
Genesis Raz ends up not being a mystic character. Probably not. That's what the Twin Librarians medals for.
Yeah, I think.
Well, yeah, we got yeah.
For.
And this, I think it might be because we might see another 2-week banner between Genesis Ross and Tenebria to make sure that Ross overlaps the full range, gives extra pulls.
It's probably the girl on Moonlight Dreamblade, and then the twins from RNL are probably the other. They're probably the next ones.
Bottom line is, guys, I can't think of a reason they would do this other than to try to dial down any kind of blowback from them hitting us with back to back. At very, very least, you're going to have Hwayoung, Aram, Frida, Ida, and then possibly within a few weeks of this event ending, a fan art unit. At least 5 limited units. I would say easily within the next 3 months. Minimum
Clearly.
5 in the next 3 months. So what Sue said is true. If you're sitting on 1,200 bookmarks and you think, I'm safe to go to pity twice, be careful. Be really careful. Because this event is set up not just to generate hype, not to bring new people in, not to get everybody excited and reinvigorated about the game, but also to make profit. And not just profit, but a shitload of profit. And you want to make sure that you're on the right side of that curve. You want to make sure that you are spending what you're comfortable with spending, that you're hanging on to your free-to-play convictions if that's the way you decide you want to play this game. Be really careful about managing your resources, because this event is going to be so hype and so exciting with so many pre-colors and flashy events. It's going to be really easy to get in over your head, and then the FOMO hits, and then you're whipping out that credit card and
Yeah, dude, stop. I know.
Yes.
I get it. You're talking about me with the character after Hwayoung. I know. I got it. Like I saw the character. I saw it's voiced by 2B, and I was like, okay, we got to get this character. We might have to get a couple copies of this character. I don't know.
Char does not have 80,000 sky stones. Do you have 80,000 sky stones?
I have 60.
Oh my god.
I've been saving this game for a while.
Oh wow.
I've been playing this game for a long time, so.
Good self-control.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's incredible self-control.
Well, it was nice having you on the stream, Char. We appreciate you being here.
Wait, no, you can't, Charlie.
Okay, fine.
I had viewers ask me to ask Char a question at some point. She can't leave till I ask this question.
Okay. Just don't be too lucky in front of me. My heart can't take it. All right. So, let's get back to where we were before we jump down to talk about all that stuff. This is where we were.
That's where you.
What were we talking about again?
Stop. Just go next. Go to the Vampire Survivors Club. Just get me to Vampire Survivors, please. Begging.
Fine. Okay. So the fish reward, right? I saw this and I thought this was one of those XP booster, HP booster, or friendship booster kind of artifacts, but no, it actually looks like a real legit artifact. And these are the rewards you can get from playing the mini game. And thank freaking God, praise it on the mountains, guys. Smilegate has learned that 78 gear does not belong in this game, in a 7-year-old game.
Yeah.
So actual 88 gear.
And a full set to boot, it looks like.
Yep.
I like how the weapon is just like whatever that is, like her book bag. Or like
right.
Bag.
Just
Yeah.
bag.
I wonder what the sets are.
My flotation bag.
I think, is it a motor? I thought it was a motorcycle helmet.
It's like a biker.
Yeah, it's a bike helmet.
Or it's
yeah.
a ski
Jet
helmet.
ski helmet. Jet ski
Yeah,
helmet.
jet ski helmet.
Oh yeah.
But those are sandals. I don't know.
And then there's a belt.
Yeah, the sandals are kind of interesting because
and a pony
don't
keg
think
with
you're supposed
straps.
I guess we don't need pants, so.
Yeah, we don't need pants.
She's not a knight. If she was a knight, she didn't need pants.
Okay. I want that parrot emote.
This one, it's pretty cool.
I like the Ken.
I was gonna say Ken's my
the
favorite.
Ken
That is so
fire.
cute.
I love Ken. This is great.
Also, we're definitely using those profile pictures. They're getting used.
So let's talk about the fish bat artifact here, the hanged man, the hanged fish. So a 10% chance to crit, right? It's just a nice raw stat stick. All the way here. 60% chance at plus 30. It's only a 60% chance, slightly better than a coin toss, that you will get a critical damage buff for 1 turn on your turn. So you take the turn, you get the buff, you do your action, the buff goes away. So it's not there for dual attacks or anything like that. And it's a crit damage increase, which means it's a buff form. You're going to get the crit damage buff, 50% boost, I believe crit damage buff is. But buffs cannot exceed cap.
Yep.
So if you're already at 350, this does nothing. So you've got to decide, you got to make the conscious decision to run a 300 crit damage unit, banking on the 60% chance that it gives you the last 50 you need, because it's not going to do anything on a unit that's already 350 crit damage. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate this. I think it's trash. I mean,
Yeah.
the 10%
Gamba.
crit's a nice stat stick, but frantic flight makes this thing look like tragic. I mean, other than being gorgeous, I don't see a.
Well,
I
to
can't
be
think
fair-
of anybody who would use this after the first 3 months of gameplay.
Yeah, this whole cycle, aside from like the devil, I don't really think any of these are like particularly great that I could think of. Temperance had a place at one point, but then ended up getting eclipsed. I forget. There was something that came out like almost immediately after people started playing Temperance Mediator. I think it was Warhorn.
Yeah.
And just completely invalidated the entire thing. I think my favorite thing about this artifact is that it is the Hanged Man, like with Hwayoung on it. Because like in Arcana, the Hanged Man is like basically somebody who has regrets and just like basically has to give up on it and like choose a different path. So like Hwayoung obviously in every continuity is like, can't use my arms or I can't ride my motorcycle anymore. And it's just like, well, I have to change my paradigm, my perspective in order to do something else. And so I was like, man, that's a flavor win on an artifact.
Wow, I like that a lot. Thank you for that insight.
Okay, for Javierna and for Hardstuck, let me explain how this works. If an artifact says adds a number to crit damage, that exceeds cap. If it says adds 4% crit damage per thing, if it says adds 20% crit damage, that exceeds the damage cap. That will let you go beyond 350. Examples of that would be Draco Plate, the Frantic Flight artifact, all of the ones that give you a raw number, like POS, those let you exceed the cap. Anything that says it has a 60% chance to grant increased crit damage, that means it's giving you a buff. Buffs cannot exceed cap. 350 crit damage with a crit damage buff is still 350. Don't ask me why in this wild spaghetti coding that Smilegate does, that raw stats pass cap, but buffs do not. That's the way it works in this game. So if there's a little symbol over the head increasing the skill, that will slam into crit chance cap, that will slam into crit damage cap. But if it's a numerical addition, like this one, increases critical hit chance by 10%, that would exceed the crit chance cap. Artifacts like... Where is it? Artifacts like Draco Plate, where it says increases crit damage by 24%, that will exceed cap. Because this is a raw addition to your stat. It's not a buff. Buffs will not exceed cap. I hope that's clear as mud. As clear as the spaghetti coating in this game gets sometimes. So yeah, don't think you're walking out of here with a 400 crit chance or crit damage unit. It's not the way it works. Hey, Bach, forget about it. That was my terrible Jersey impression. What'd you think? I am excited about the Vampire Survivor game. I played this in other games, and it was so much fun. One or two people cried about it being hard, but it was so much fun.
Do they have hands?
They.
Oh, that's a good question.
They're
cosplaying Hwayoung.
They're Naruto running. They're just like this while they're running, right?
Do they have hands?
They're just raised up behind their heads.
It's Operation Summer Boot Camp. Maybe it's special training. You can't use your arms.
Summer Glove Camp. Get with the Char. So, basically a little Vampire Survivor game. It's probably going to be freaking stupid hard, right? You're probably not going to be able to achieve very far because, once again, Smilegate's added a roguelike to it. But, once you start building up the things, it'll probably get stupid easy as you progress through. So I'm sure the very first, when this goes live tomorrow, we're going to see people crying on Reddit. Hey, this sucks. I keep getting killed. I can't get any points. How am I going to clear the board? But once you start filling this out, Brawl mode. Remember Brawl mode? It'll get stupid easy once this gets filled out, right? There's like a magnet in here. I mean, the freaking magnets are going to make it giga easy, right?
Right.
I'm hoping it just stays hard like the whole time. I love these games.
I
played through so many of these.
Legit, that's my number one reason why I don't like Smilegate doing roguelikes in their game, is because it starts out too hard and then it gets too easy and there's just a very short window where it's fun. I just don't. I don't think it meshes well. They don't do them well. This is probably the best thing I've seen Smilegate do in a while, though.
I love that the Lego is a
They
weapon.
put like a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
Guys. Places a block while moving, inflicting damage to enemies that step on them. It's a
That is
Lego.
just hilarious. Absolutely
I'm dead.
hilarious.
I love it. I love it. Block is OP. Anybody who is a parent knows this is the most horrific thing you could ever do to your enemies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you know, a gumball machine where you're going to be able to use your coins that you collect from doing this. You can see the coins laying on the ground. You collect them. I know it's got a gotcha machine in the gotcha game to get the gotcha balls. Oh my god, this is great. And you can see here's the gear. This is where you're going to get all the stuff. And don't freak out about it, guys. You're not going to get a lot of coins at the start because you're going to be low down on your roguelike at the start. And it's going to be hard to do. So you're not going to get a lot of coins, and you're going to freak out because all you're getting is the garbage mod boxes and, you know, maybe the chibi you didn't want, and you're not getting any of the gear. You'll get it all. You'll get it all. This is going to be done in the same way that they have done these things in the past where, you know, there's one of these and two of these and 12 of these, and, you know, you will eventually clear the entire thing out. It's not, you know, you will just always constantly get these and never anything else. These will run out, and then you'll only be able to get these. As long as you play it, you'll be able to bang it all out. Empty spot here, which we can only assume is something that's coming next week. Something is coming with the ARAM banner. Some more will be added to the gotcha machine too.
Yep. I will say, for those of you guys who have never played this game before, try to take the upgrades that reduce your, like, either increase your attack speed or reduce your cooldown. That stuff is usually OP in those kind of games.
Can I play their voice lines without pinging the server, Sue?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try it. Today we'll learn.
I'm hoping that it fails it that way.
You're a monster.
Another strike.
The prophecy.
The prophecy, yeah.
If I change this, it pings the server. Okay. This is a treat for you guys that have never heard this before.
Oh. Mommy.
Tell me you guys heard it.
Ow.
The mommy thing, right? Where he cries for his mommy.
Did not play? Did you not hear it?
No, I think it's because you're screen sharing it with us. We only see visual.
Yeah, I only see. I can't see it.
Yeah, you have to open up.
It.
Yeah, we have to actually open up your stream to hear it.
Yeah, I think I need to go in your stream to see what it's saying.
Ow.
Can you imagine being the director in the booth trying to explain to the voice actor? No, I want you to say,
Mommy.
"Mommy." It's wild.
Is that what he's saying?
He goes, "Ow, ooh, mommy."
That is ridiculous.
Okay.
Do it, man. Do the sound when attacked. Go check it out next time you're live. It's probably one of the best voice lines in the game.
It's definitely up there, yeah.
Who's the mommy? I think you guys all know the answer to that question. All right.
Yeah, how do you not have flan gear and I do? That's crazy.
Hall of freaking trials. My
Oh.
gear is a mess right now. That's why I was like worried about doing the World Cup mode because a mess. So new exclusive equipment. So Ahmed got one. I don't know if it's going to really change your usability or anything. I mean, it's kind of okay. 10 speed. Does she really need 10 speed?
She'll be fast, but she'll have the same problems that she currently had before the EE. So
Yep.
I don't think any of the options here solve any of her issues in particular.
They just make her
Yeah.
objectively better at what she already does. She was already fast, now she's faster. She already gave attack buff, now she gives a greater attack buff. She already CR pushed on her S1, now she pushes a little bit further. Zephyr, by the way, is her S1 skill. So she either makes that be 5% more on an S1, or it applies to an ally as well as her. Her S1 was only a CR boost to herself. Unless you soul burned it, then it boosts the entire party. So this lets you push her and the highest CR unit, and it kind of takes away the need to soul burn. I mean, if you want to push the other unit, you probably just, it's only 10 souls, you probably soul burn anyway. So I think the clear winner is you just slap Gab on her. Change that attack buff from a 50% attack boost to a 75% attack boost, and so yeah, everything she does is just better. People who were having success with her before will have more success, but the 10 extra speed's a lot, right? I mean, that takes my Flan, or it takes my Ahmed almost to 310 speed. That's significant.
Yeah.
Right? That's a 300 speed unit. You aren't racing very well with that, but a 310 speed unit, shit, yeah, you're racing. Especially with one imprint, you're racing Renat, right? Some of them, speed RNG range.
No. Not
You guys are?
With speed
No,
RNG. Oh, speed.
No.
You just trust speed RNG.
You
Yeah,
just gotta
it always
believe.
It always
No,
works.
You have to believe.
If Jello and Hazama Ray are playing Renacula and over 330, no, you're not.
My 310 speed can outspeed a 330 speed, right? Right? Hang on.
That's how math works.
Oh, the math at the high speeds is actually kind of insane.
Yeah, they are. Like,
Okay, I'd outspeed it.
unlikely.
I'd outspeed 325, but not 330. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jello's like 337 or whatever on Renac, and like Hazama Ray is not too far behind that.
But realize how wild that is, right? That you could have a 310 speed unit and technically outspeed something that's 325. Speed RNG in the top end is crazy.
Yep.
That's why I don't try to go for speed, because it's a lot of RNG.
Tank down. So much easier.
Yep.
Just survive.
Do either of you use Wandering Prince Sid anywhere? It's so sad because he is such a fun unit to run.
I really want him so bad.
I might actually
love
pick it.
burn teams.
I might actually pick this guy up, like, because of this. Because like you said, I like to play Control, and I really like playing Silverblade Araminta, and with his exclusive equipment, that third option, Narrative Retcon, seems like he's a poor man's Silverblade at that point. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just take 2 Silverblades after my Zia. I'm okay with that.
It's
Which
a
one?
non-attack skill, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So you just land bombs, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff.
That the one you
Yep.
think too, Azalea?
Sorry, what?
Is that the one you think you should put on him too?
The S3 where you decrease the combat readiness. I feel like that would make him just a really solid, like a semi-bridge unit. Instead of pushing up your team, you're kind of pushing back your opponents. You know, kind of like how Blooming Litica does the same with her artifact.
Yeah. What do you think,
That's it.
Char? Is that your favorite?
I don't really use this unit because I don't really play Control. I feel like my favorite and easiest thing to do is just tank down. So, I don't know.
I like in chat, Wolf and Rose is pointing out that the third EE makes it so that he works with MLTU.
Oh, maybe that's a sign.
Ooh.
Oh, for people in chat who are questioning speed RNG, it is 5%. So literally take your speed times 1.05 or divided by 1.05. That's the direction it could go either direction. It's a crazy spread.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, let's do it for easy math. Your 300 speed unit could theoretically be 315 speed or 285 speed, just depending on how the CR bar drops you. And it's only at the start of the fight. It's actually a misnomer to call it speed RNG, because it's not. Your speed is unimpacted. Your speed is your speed. If you're a 300 speed unit, you will move like a 300 speed unit. Your speed RNG is actually CR, starting CR RNG. Your placement on the CR board, that's what's impacted by RNG. And that's why you'll notice sometimes units get placed on the board, and then when they move up the board, they go whoop, right past each other, because the faster unit got pushed down due to speed RNG, but then it was a faster unit, so it climbed past it as they both went up on the board.
Yep.
So,
Oh, I was just saying it's done that way to make it so that, like the whales who are just the fastest people aren't always the fastest people. It's to add a little bit of variance to make the game not play out exactly the same way every time.
It legitimately makes the game more playable at a top end. As much as we hate it, as much as it's so annoying to be like, I built a 330 speed and I still lost, it's makes the game more entertaining to watch and better to play. Don't get me started on 3% and 15%. That's a whole ass other story. but speed RNG is legitimately kind of needed. I think you'll find games that don't have it are eventually going to feel very pay to win, more so than this one does. Let me tell you why I think the best exclusive equipment here is the Natural Storyteller #2, and why I think Narrative Recon isn't really that good. Let me show you Mr. Sid's kit. So here, Sid is such a fun unit to play, and such a difficult unit to use, because Sid's biggest problem is he's got no strip anywhere on his kit. No debuff reduction, no nothing. So if the enemy walks out with immunity, or starts out with a unit that grants AoE immunity, Sid doesn't get to play the game. It 100% shuts him down. It's like green Seline into Alots. It's just over. He's sad because a parrot just shit down his back. That's the lore behind this expression. So the reason I like the #2 EE is the #2 EE, it amplifies the combat readiness increase and decrease value by 10%. So that is, this already is 20% pushback and 20% push up. That changes it from a 40% differential to a 60% differential, which is huge on control, and as part of his passive, it just goes off. The reason I think I'm not a big fan of the S3 one, just getting an additional 15% pushback, is you bomb them, and you put slow on them, and then you detonate the bombs. And it's a non-attack skill, so it goes through evasion, it's probably going to stick. I mean, this poor bastard, he's missing a piece of gear and still has 189 effectiveness. It is not hard to stack, and he's getting an EE that's going to give him 16% more effectiveness on top of it. You're going to stick this on anybody. Friggin' ML Arias are going to get hit by this, right? So my thought is, do you really need to push back when you've bombed them, slowed them, and detonated the bomb so they're stunned? They're stunned. They're wearing a 2-turn slow, so after they come out of the sun, they're at the back of the CR line. They're moving slow anyway. Did you really need that 15% in there? When this works, the fight's kind of over. Now, given the 15% would be nice, but if there's no immunity, and if you get the skill off, and if it doesn't get 15%ed, usually the person top rights. Fight's kind of done at that point in time. So that's why I like this one, is the differential pushing, moving up one of, the ally with the highest combat readiness, which you typically tune in as your backup DPS who comes in and cleans up the mess that Sid's created. Yeah. Does immunity stop pushback? 100% it does. So anyway, that's why I like the #2, but it still doesn't eliminate, much like you said with Ahmed, it doesn't eliminate the core problem of the unit. He still has no way to get through immunity, and believe you me, especially with Tenebria's out there, immunity is just going to get more and more common, because although she strips 2 buffs, that's an extra layer of protection. That's one additional check she has to go through before anything happens. Without immunity, you just got a 15% everything, but with immunity, all you have to do is 15% that strip on immunity, and nothing else happens. So immunity is going to be like, I cannot overemphasize the importance of immunity set. Everybody should be shifting their rift to farming immunity. You're going to want it on everything. And also consider that if everybody's got immunity on your team and one unit's got protection set, all you need is one other buff. Slap a Landy on the team, have an opener who attack buffs, one other buff, and Tenebria can't do shit to you because she only takes away 2 buffs, and you'll nest the immunity. Because it's a 1-turn buff, it'll be the last one to be stripped, and you can be immune to all of Tenebria's BS. So there are some worlds where you can deal with it if you're clever about buff stacking in the units you pick.
Yeah, if you're turn 2, you need to have like a robust amount of tanks that give barriers, so either Fallen Cecilia or protection set if that character's banned or taken, and then you obviously need immunity like you said. That's pretty much core to playing turn 2, I feel like, at high level now.
People saying isn't his number one better because he can just follow up, increases his combat range by 20%. He's not gonna 20% is not gonna get him all the way back around again. It'll get him part of the way down the line. The rest of your team's still gonna go probably kill everything off. What do you need the defense breaker to do if he's still going after the after your DPS likely? I mean, if you tuned it properly, you could probably make some gains out of it, but that's again difficult. He's a difficult unit to use. His kit looks great on paper, but every time somebody tries to use him, they're just like, I just don't really get to play with this.
Yeah. On paper, this was the biggest miss. I've said it before, but this is the biggest miss for me in terms of character evaluation. I thought this character would be broken.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with him in Arena, but it's just so everything. Even when everything doesn't have immunity, all it takes is one thing to have immunity, and then that one thing wipes your team.
Just 115%.
That's all you need.
I think with do you guys think that with Tenebria coming out that the most common phrase in Epic 7 will cease being "stop countering" and become "frigging 15%"?
I feel like she's gonna be banned. So maybe it's not an issue if everybody just bans her.
You're right. Who are you gonna let off the hook though? Arcetti, Renak, Arunka? Which one are you letting off the leash to put this one in?
Arunka, probably. I play a lot of bystander, so.
Okay,
see?
So we know.
Miss her even more.
We know the banners are coming up. We know we got the countdown to the Witch of the Mere Tenebria. This is going to be 100 Sky Stones a day, and then we got. Thank freaking God, it's not Harsetti anymore. I would rather walk across a field full of Legos barefoot than have to fight this Harsetti fight one more time. But here I am, plugging away. Guys, the best improvement we've seen in Epic 7 ever. How excited are you guys for this?
I see. So he's somebody in his household is asking him a question.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
I heard shrimp.
Tell me what you guys think about all of this.
So this is Skystones, right? Like people get
yeah, I couldn't tell. Is it Skystones?
Yeah.
Purchase?
So if this is a Skystones and not like event
500
currency,
for a Mola?
500 for a Mola is a lot.
That's
a lot. This is like Hutch's shop.
Yeah, it's Hooch's scam shop. It's back.
Yeah.
More expensive.
Yeah, and there's a purchase limit of 50 of them. So that means if you were to buy all of them, it's 25,000 Skystones, which the average player gets
like an ML. Maybe.
Yeah, the average player gets maybe about 4,000 Skystones, like free to play a month. So it's just like, okay, so
you've got all the Molas. Now what?
Yeah, it's like if you spend your Skystones on nothing, no units, this will take like 6.5 months to get through.
Yikes.
Which is just super
How much
bad.
is it in Hooch's shop? How much is a Mola in Hooch's shop? I feel like it's cheaper.
Normal's either 400 or 500, but when it's discounted,
I thought it was 400.
I think it's 500. I think this is
really?
Hutch's shop because I think it was discounted at 250.
Oh, maybe I was thinking of the discounted prices.
The biggest scam, and it continues to be the biggest scam, and I don't know why Smogate values them so high, are the Mana Stones.
I know. God. The price of the Mana Stones is just not worth what they are.
It's never worth it unless it comes as a drop from an event or you use like event currency to get one. It's never worth it. I don't know why they value these so high, because you'll get one, right? And obviously we all know gear RNG sucks. Like rolling for gear in this game is just a crapshoot like 95% of the time. So you're gonna roll it. It's inevitably gonna roll bad. You're gonna like, okay, let me reset it. It's not like you get a guarantee that it's going to roll good this time. If it rolls crap again, you're like, wow, I'm out 1,800 Skystones.
Yep.
And you could get a worse roll.
You can get worse.
It could
yeah.
get worse. So that's so annoying.
Actual like biggest scam shop. Like I actually think the best thing in this whole shop. You feel free, you two, to let me know if you're
worse than that. It's worse than being a scam. It's worse than spending 1,800 sky stones only to have it get worse. That's not what makes me mad. What makes me mad? What makes me go freaking crazy around the bend off my rocker? What really pisses me off is you do this and you spend 500,000 gold to reset that piece of equipment only to have it roll worse, but they say, hey fam, we got you. You can do this 5 more times. You can spend 2.5 million gold and 9,000 sky stones to get something that is maybe 3% attack higher, slightly better. Hell no. This pisses me off on a level. You need to drop a 0 off of these Smilegate. You think I'm crazy? You're crazy thinking these are worth this kind of money.
Yeah.
Hell, drop my water.
Consistently the worst thing. Anyway, so as I was saying, I think the best thing in the whole shop is actually the Wisdom's case.
Oh my God.
Funnily enough, if you're a newer player, probably.
Yeah. Because like you can only get like 80 of them a week or whatever. If you're a new player and you run out, you're like, well, I need that Ahmed one. I don't have any. You could be like, well, I can wait 7 days or I can spend 150 sky stones. Like I would do that. I would spend 150 sky stones to save a week of time. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you get 800 from Arena.
Mind you, everybody, these are wisdom gaze, not fate gaze. These are for getting the RGB
the normal
exclusive
ones.
equipments. Yeah, not these are not going to buy you the ML ones. You know what, the wisdom gaze I'm kind of cool with, right? I mean, they're a little pricey, but there's a lot of people that just freaking hate Hall of Trials. And if you're sitting there and you just need like, 30 extra wisdom gaze to get that exclusive equipment, you know what? I'd drop a buck 50 sky stones on it to grab that. I'd have no problem with that. The one that kills me is 500 sky stones for a Molagora. Some people are like, well, that's not that bad, right? That's not that bad. You can buy it 50 times. Do you know
Like
if
500
do you know if
sky
yeah, did you know if Spacebar Char bought all of he wouldn't be able to afford buying all of these sky stones more than 2 months in a row. Guys, really.
How long does this last? I mean, like 500. Let's see.
That's
I
really
feel like for 1,000. Like the conversion in my head is like maybe if you refresh, it's like maybe 2 to 3 mystic pulls for every like 1,000 sky stones. So like 2 molas for like 3 mystic pulls plus the bookmarks that come along with that. That's kind of a lot.
25,000
to give up for 1 skill up. That kind of not even 1 skill up. That's like
not even 1.
It's like a third.
You know what does worry me a little bit about this is there'll probably be a slider, and I'm worried that people might accidentally click that max button and space out and accidentally go, shit, I just bought 50 sky stones. Well, I just spent all 25,000 of my sky stones. I just bought 50 Molagora.
I feel like they put like a
That's
confirm
rough.
thing though.
No,
they
like, don't.
Hey,
No
really?
other slider in
I
the
don't
game
know.
has that.
I don't-
All of the stigma
I don't
ones.
buy that.
Yeah, all of them. Even collecting the daily stamina, where you can buy 3 at a time. It's not necessarily a dark pattern, but there is no confirm. You click it, it's done. So yeah, be careful about this, guys. None of this stuff is really worth it unless you know what, you got your Tenebria and she's plus 14 and you're 1 Molagora shy. I'm not going to at you for dropping 5 bills on it, but it's not a good deal. Not when you get roughly 6 to 8 Molagora a week more if you factor in how much you can glean out of the Heart of Orbis. I think everything in this shop is critically overpriced, and it drives me nuts that they made the accessory charms more expensive than the equipment charms, knowing that we are starved for accessory charms right now. That's wild.
Yeah. I have like no accessory charms. Like I'm screwed. I burned through like all my reserves today trying to get a new necklace for ML Aria, and did not go well.
Oh no.
Wise Man wants to know why they're so stingy with Molagoras.
That's how they make money.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
the only
it
thing
is
that
from
makes
day one.
the only thing they sell more of than burning passion packs or Molagora packs, if last I checked, unless that's changed.
That would make sense. So check out. It is the only currency that is this time gated.
Yeah.
Like every
Not
player
farmable.
can only get like 4 a week, I believe. Right? Yeah.
Well, you get 4 a week naturally. The Heart of Orbis has really helped. Having that 20 Molagora drop be a
You guys
B
get
rank
20
one.
Mola drops? I haven't
Oh my
gotten
God.
one.
Yeah, I haven't got one either.
Yeah.
My last month, I had to settle for like the worst there. I had to settle for 20 leaves because I didn't get. I didn't get a Molagora. I got no S's, and I didn't get the 50 leaf drop either. I was like, this is trash. Like, what are we doing here?
It's okay, Char. Unlike the rest of us, you can buy 20 Molagora from the shop, so it's okay.
I'll be out, dude. With these prices in this economy.
Okay, real quick over the others section, notifications, when Moonlight Theater is available. I'm really glad they're adding more things to the notifications section. Please, 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 Smogate, let us custom tailor the notification section. Let us say, I don't care that I can that there's new stuff in the secret shop. I see the red dot. Guild Wars is ending. Thank you. That was a good notification. I like that. There's a new story in the Moonlight Theater. I know. I don't want to watch kids argue. I'll catch it later. You know, let us turn things on or off, right? I mean, give us a little customizability in that. Make it feel less intrusive into my game space. That's all I'm asking for. War point calculation formula will be adjusted. I mean, these two, this thing right here and this one right here are nice Guild War changes for the top 30 guilds. They're fixing situations where when there's ties, one team lose, like both teams completely obliterate, every tower's dropped and they both wiped out everything, but one team had fewer players in it, so they get to win because they killed more towers. And people are like, you're actively telling us to bench people to give us a better chance to win because full wipes. So these are good for like the top end guilds, but for 99% of us, this does nothing. Story animations added, great. Parts of the unequip effect description stating that it's, I love this phrase, unaffected by effect resistance. That's a whole ass sentence. Moving some stuff to the help section. The artifact and exclusive equipment tab will not automatically adjust the size based on your screen resolution. This was never a problem for me, but I guess some people are having issues with the tab being a. Oh, wait. You know what this is, right?
No.
You know how you
No.
it's this. Let me see. I think I can pull it up. Where's the button?
Button. Where's the button?
Button. Here we go. Compact view. It's this. It's this crap. Where if you wanted to see the names and the pictures of the artifact, you're a relatively new player in this compact view, you don't know what the hell these things are. These being so hecking huge that you can't tell what the F is going on. They're probably going back to having 3 or 4 columns. So I'm actually about this because this was annoying as piss. So
I just realized I haven't been using compact view at all.
I did not know that existed.
No, like I
Guys,
know it existed, but like I forgot to set it that way
compact
since
view.
yeah. I forgot to set it that way since the origin update, and it's just like, oh, yeah, I used to use it, so it's like, oh,
well, it's so ugly, right? I mean, on the PC client, we're supposed to be high res. I mean, God, you can't find anything in this. You know how many artifacts I got to scroll through to find the artifact I'm looking for?
Right?
And the resolution kind of sucks this zoomed in. So yeah, I'm glad they're fixing this. Actually, legit viable change. And Leon the Lion, thank you for the resub, buddy. I appreciate you. I see you. So that's kind of cool. An issue where the screen would go dark and the story would not progress during the 6th world. I guess that's one of the worlds where Rast didn't win, right? So I guess they're fixing this. An issue where okay. This one pleases yet pisses me off. An issue where eliminating spirits in episode 4 did not count towards Montmorency's specialty change quest will be fixed.
That's good. Now fix it for Ricarus and Mercedes and everybody else that's
and
broken.
Auden.
So.
And yeah. They have fixed one of the 4 to 5 broken specialty changes. So keep swinging, guys. It's only been 4 months since you've broken the specialty changes. Keep swinging, and maybe all these new players that come in, we won't have to say, when they say, hey, how do I complete this? We don't have to say, oh, you can't. Smogate broke that 6 months ago, and they won't fix their own game. Come on, guys. Get with it.
Hey,
we're going to have tons of new players coming in.
Skystones.
What was that? What was that, Azalea?
Oh, I was just saying they're trying to get some people to pay some Skystones to, expedite
Just
the changes.
Oh my god, there's no way, right? There's no way. There's no way.
Honestly, that might be a new play. I wouldn't be surprised if a new player was like, ooh.
And certain UI and text errors will be fixed. Thank you. So that's it, guys. That's everything. Well,
nice.
I mean, I mean, there's other stuff we could go over, but that's that's the meat and potatoes of it, right? We know the epic dash begins. A lot of this is just rehashing.
I saw you hovering those packs. No, I don't need it. I don't.
No,
need
legit. These packs. I'm gonna go like full on hoochie here, right? I'm gonna go full on hoochie. These packs are the tits. Let's assume they're $50 and $100. How many
you meant that as a good thing or a bad thing? Like
that's what I was saying. I was like, what?
Like, does that mean good or bad? I'm not sure.
How many Skystones do you get for $100?
I don't know. I've never bought that many.
You get 3,800 Skystones for $100. So already this pack has almost $100 worth of Skystones in it. And it has about $50 worth of Molagora in it. And it has about $30 worth of Leafs. And it has about $25 worth of bookmarks. And it has about $45 worth of Powder of Knowledge. And it has an Unknown Slate or a Bottle of Knowledge, your choice. And a rando 5-star. I added it up. There's almost like $250, $300 worth of value in a $100 pack here. And you can buy this damn thing twice. So, I mean, if you got cash burning a hole in your pocket, you don't mind spending, I think this is dollar per value, one of the best packs they have ever put in the game.
How much is it? I don't see a price.
But they can't actually legally put the prices here because you can't advertise two different prices, and the price of this in Sweden will be different than the price of this in Germany. It will be different than the price of this in Korea. It will be different than the price of this in the States and Canada. Because of currency monetizations, they always have to hide it. You got to look at it on your regional device to see what the actual price is. But chances are it'll be a $50 pack and a $100 pack based on what's in it.
Cool. I'll give them $17. Best offer.
Yeah. This pack, which you can also buy twice, slightly lower value. But again, this, I think $50 gets you about 1,800 Skystones. So we're knocking on the door. Another $20 in Leaf, another $15 in bookmarks, another $20-ish in Mola, and a guaranteed. Now, and that's where it kind of ends, right? So you got easily $50 here. The rest is fluff. Most of this doesn't matter to veterans. People like us who've been playing for years. Most of us don't care about a 5-star. Okay, it's going to be an imprint. Hopefully it's for an ML I need, right? And growth packs, nobody cares about Awakening Elixirs and Potions of Ascension. We get a brand new unit, 5-star like that. But newer players, they're in the trenches down there. Like, I got so much shit to level up. They're the ones that are like, charms, AP, catalysts are a huge roadblock for me. I don't have enough catalysts. We forget how hard it is the first year. So this is really aimed at the newer player. Veterans, I don't think will see as much value here. Whales will just buy it because they'll buy anything. But this is really, really good value for the under 1 year player. And this is stupid giga value for the over 2 year player. And sadly, for the people who are kind of mid-game, the people who have been playing more than a year but less than 7 years, yeah, all of it's good value. It's all great value. And there's $300 worth of packs staring you in the face here.
It irks me that the Hwayoung on the left, her face is like that of It Sparks Joy, and then the one on the right is the one that It Sparks Lots of Joy.
Oh my god, I didn't notice it. Look at the smiles. Look at the smiles. Holy shit. Look at that.
Subliminal messaging.
Look at oh my god, it gets worse. It gets worse. Here it is on these packs. I can't see it. Damn it, screen. Quit jumping so much. See it right here on these packs? Kind of a smile. Bigger smile. Bigger smile. So PC we got these. These are PC exclusives. My initial thought was, oh, cool, Skystone, right? But since it's PC exclusive, these will actually be monetary. Probably what, like a $1 to $2, $1 to $3 pack to get people to swipe for that first time, so it's easier the next time, and then maybe a $5 to $10 pack over here.
Yeah.
If that right one is $5, sign me up. I'm in.
Yeah. For 10 leafs?
Yeah, if it's $5,
for
that's,
10
that's
leafs,
tempting,
and
honestly.
remember it's 5 summon tickets, so that is only that's what? That's 4 to 5 star. These things are usually 15% for a 5-star, 85% for a 4-star. So dropping $10 for a bunch of green Leos and maybe 1 5-star. Maybe you get lucky though. But yeah, I mean, I bet these are stupid high value because their goal is to get people to download the PC client and take advantage of the discounts and buy the stuff here. Because if you buy $100 pack here, what percentage of it goes to Apple? Anybody know?
I think it's like 40%.
Really?
Wow, Apple.
Yep. It's like
That's
30, it might be. I think it's 30 now because of the lawsuit that they lost, but it's still a lot.
Apple changed the commission to 30%. So Smilegate only gets $70, right? What's Google take?
I think Google's also 30.
Google takes 30 as well. So you can see why they're like, hey guys, we'll give you a 10% discount because that's still 20% more money for Smilegate.
That is, yep.
Also, people will realize, people that live in states with sales tax will realize that Korea doesn't care about tax in America. So if you're an American and you live in what's your sales tax where you live, Sue? That doesn't dox you.
7%.
Epic 7%. So 10% discount for Sue. It's actually a 17% discount over buying it off of his, Apple or Google account. So it's actually pretty good value. Use the PC client. So they want people to do this, to go there, realize they're getting these special values, see that they're not paying tax, get the bigger discount, because in the long run, it is huge for Smilegate. It's so much more money for them. And I am all about things that give Smilegate way more money that doesn't cost me more money, because that's good for the game and it's good for me. So more people that go to the PC client, the more money the game gets, the more money they spend on development and not private jets, right? Right. But yeah, people are wanting to know, are these packs good? Yes. These packs are very, very good value, as much as anything is value in a tap booba waifu collector game. Make sure you're not spending money you don't have. Spend responsibly. Don't be a dumbass about it. It's gambling light, and it's really easy to get drawn in by Hwayoung's smile and get yourself all kinds of messed up. And this is just the Tropical Days packs 1 and 2. When the new unit comes out, there's gonna be new tropical packs. There's gonna be Epic 7 anniversary packs. There's gonna be packs out the wazoo. This is just the first taste of it.
7th in a lifetime packs for Tenebria. Don't forget those.
Oh yes.
Yep. So brace yourselves, guys. Gird your wallets.
For a rare spectacle. All right. So, anything else that you guys want to chit chat about?
Well, I mean, with Tenebria on the horizon, what are you guys thinking about her speed and effectiveness balance?
I think you play her like New Moon, where you go like 300 speed effectiveness with like a bunch of effectiveness, or the way that if I pulled the character, I'd play her like how Naqual is right now, where it's like 250 speed with like 250% effectiveness and built like a brick. And it's like, if I get to my turn, you are absolutely, there's no way in hell you are not getting run over by this. It also goes behind all their setup or cleansers and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that.
Although cleansers wouldn't necessarily matter though, right?
Yeah, but like there's some stuff like people are speculating going like Sweet Miracle or whatever. Like I would like them to be at the bottom of the CR bar.
Ow!
That's fair. That's fair.
Right?
Oh!
Is there anyone who does an effectiveness buff for Tenebria? Or is there... The only one I think of is normal?
I haven't thought about that in a while. Let's go check.
Because she doesn't have her own... I don't have the game up, so I can't check.
I gotcha. Buff, effectiveness, all units.
Oh, never mind. No one useful.
Yeah, just that dealer, right?
That dealer, Ray.
Oh, that's...
So
I don't think you can make him faster than
Tenebria, right?
Tenebria, though. I doubt that would work.
No, yeah, Death Dealer Ray's speed is abysmal.
So who's got? It's Festivita, right? Festivita is the only unit that's got Tenebria stats.
Yes.
She's fire, isn't she? Yeah. So manage, recommended, effectiveness, speed, nothing else is going to matter. I can do 303, 166 effectiveness. What do you guys think?
Wait, I got it. Godmother.
How's Arya doing against this? I'll put her on that mage artifact. Festivita's artifact that gives 22% more effectiveness, so she's technically at 190% effectiveness. How much effectiveness is Arya giving to your non-effectiveness DPS units?
204, I think, right? Well, actually 40, she has 40%, but I think like it's like the way I have her built, she gives herself 200 and change, like 204 or 205. It's like the most common build.
How long is this maintenance? It was a 6-hour maintenance, so you should have about 4 hours left.
Look, point is, if it can't debuff Cookie, we don't want it.
We can't. Okay, right. Nothing debuffs Cookie. We've been down that road. I think people are like, well, you can't build Arya fast with effectiveness. Like, I think you can. I was at the airport when I posted this swab, but can I open this on stream, Joe?
I'll check it. Let me check it for you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's the Hwayoung butt thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Smilegate's thumbnail. I use that thumbnail too.
Did you see that Dim Sum made an animated version of the Hwayoung butt thumbnail as a profile card in game? I was like, yo, he is quick.
You want to see? You got a mouse, Andrew. You can clear your browser history after you click on it. Go for it. Yeah, this one right here, 22% at plus 15. Increase effectiveness, and it's not limited to single targets like Bloody Rose is, and it gives additional debuffs. So we're gonna add decreased speed, stun, unhealable, and venom to her kit. Holy crap, guys! I think this is her best in slot. And that was just with the in-game fribbles. I didn't even try with fribbles to see how good I can make this unit, but I could probably get her down to 300 speed, maybe get her effectiveness up above 200 with this artifact, and I think that's the goal. I think people are going to stack some effectiveness on her, but you don't need to go nuts with effectiveness because the ER units, with the exception of the things Arya does, and maybe the exceptions of the protection that Silvertide Christie can give one unit, the units she needs to block aren't units that really have a ton of effectiveness. And what good is having, you're like, oh, I got a 300 ER Elena, I've got a 300 ER Child Senya. Well, what good is all of that if your no ER ML Landy gets blocked? Your no ER BBK, well, BBK is a bad example, but yes, your no ER Janua gets a block slapped on him. You know, how are you going to cleanse it? How are you going to buff it? How are you going to push and manipulate those units? So I think people are kind of missing the point that it's like, you actually, I know Janua self-cleanses. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude, that's Bread, bro. Bread is there to always correct you. You could misspeak, like you could step out of line for like a millisecond. He will be there to correct you.
Correcting me when I'm wrong.
Yep. And then if it's not that, you're getting gaslit.
Bread's like, dude. But you get what I'm saying, right? You're going to have to be very selective about the DPSs you take. You're probably going to have to build some high ER DPS units that you can have in the wing to whip out when this unit is drafted. And because if this unit's drafted late and you've already picked a lot of non-ER DPSs, you drop an Arya on 3 is going to be pissing on a bonfire. At that point, is it really going to stop her if the Tenebria is built with enough effect resistance? I really think buff stacking into immunity is probably your best way to go against this, but we'll have to see. Whatever you can do to improve your chance to 15%. Block is a terrible debuff. It is
Oh yeah.
hands down the most debilitating debuff in the game, bar none. And we all when we saw Brigida, we all collectively went to the community managers and said, this never goes on an AoE unit. The moment this goes on an AoE unit, you've ended your game. And that's the only glimmer of hope we got, is at least they didn't make it ignore ER.
Yeah, basically. I remember being in a lot of those calls being like, you can't do that. Like, even Divine was like, no, absolutely not. This can never happen.
Hey, check it out. It's my Tenebria, but better.
Oh, that is a disgusting build.
Yep. Have fun. So
and even trying to get rid of that because she has a barrier and she stealths and.
No, I'm good.
Nasty.
Don't do that to me. Oh man, I hate it when a Tenebria is actually good. I do. I really hate it. I hate it so much.
Sue's the
hater.
He's not just a member of the I Hate Tenebria club. He's the president.
I'm the president. Yeah. I'm literally the number. I'm the number. Yeah, I'm the founder and the #1 hater. Like I despise like the character. Like lore wise, like we talked about it earlier. I hate this character. Like I think this character is irredeemable, and no one should ever like the character. But like that's, I guess, a testament to how good the writing is for the character. So I can't be like that upset if people do like the character because she elicits such strong emotions.
But Sue,
man,
Sue,
not a single
yoga
one of
pants.
her
yoga pants.
No, not
Yoga
a single one of her kits. Like being on the receiving end of any Tenebria is the worst feeling in like the whole game.
Well, I mean, I do respect getting destroyed by a fire Tenebria in RTA. It's happened a couple times.
Oh, but like I've been like playing since like the very beginning, so I remember like season 1 when Tenebria was actually meta.
Oh, that's fair.
And so it's just like, wow, this character, because you just never know. You looked at it and were like, am I dying to this thing from an S3? Do I have to kill it? And if I attack it, do I have enough damage to one-shot it? Because if it's counter and I get S1, its CR pushes to the front and then I die. Right? Like there's just so many like problems with it. And then obviously there was years of Spectre being good, where you're just like, wow, I'm so tired. Remember first pick Spectre like every game?
Oh yeah, first pick Spectre.
Just so annoying. And then when Fairy Tail came out, it was just like the absolute most busted unit in the game. Like
with Cerise.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. If you let your opponent have, you had to give your opponent either Fairy Tail or Cerise. You were just screwed otherwise. So just whenever a Tenebria is good, the play environment is just, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, guys, don't crucify, it's just not fun.
Hey, Char.
Yes.
Can you tell me in your memory, when was the last time an ML5 unit came out that countered the most recent ML5 unit?
I feel like it's pretty recent, right? Like, I feel like they do this a decent...
No, I mean, an ML5 came out, and the banner right before it, this unit countered that unit.
Oh, before.
Yeah,
I don't know about before.
Yeah, like
I don't feel like they did it before. Always after.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Man,
I guess that's what I'm trying to say, guys. All you guys that are like, Genesis Ross is going to counter Tenebria, I think you guys are crazy. I think Genesis Ross doesn't do shit to Tenebria. Usually when a unit comes out,
is like quote unquote countering Tenebria, but I feel like that's
does Arya counter Arunca?
Poly came out for
does ML Arya
Seaside Poly came out?
Does ML Arya counter boss Arunca?
Oh, I mentioned she kind of counters this unit. The new.
Yeah.
Who came out before?
She's saying Arya counters Tenebria.
Oh yeah. No, I'm going the other way. I'm saying the next unit counters this problem. Who came out before boss Arunca? It was Teiyu, right?
Teiyu, yep.
Yeah. Did boss Arunca counter Teiyu?
I'm looking.
Who came out before Teiyu? It was Hwayoung, right? Payra. Did Teiyu counter Payra?
No.
Who came out before Payra? Was Hwayoung, right?
Hwayoung. Yup.
Did Payra counter Hwayoung?
Nope.
Yeah, guys. Smilegate doesn't say, here's a brand new broken unit, and then sell you a solution 3 weeks later. It's not the way this game works. They want the unit to be really good and to be a thorn in your side for months, so that when they do sell you a solution, you're desperate for it. I think the fastest turnaround we ever got on a direct counter was Young Senya to counter Harsetti. And Harsetti came out, people thought that was back-to-back, but Harsetti came out, I think, in September. And Young Senya wasn't until December. It was several months.
I feel like, when did ML Hwa come out?
Who was before Hwa?
After Hwayoung, a bunch of the tanks came out.
Yeah.
Lua.
Lua. And Hwa didn't do shit to Lua.
The new the new Summer Hwayoung might be a pretty good counter to Arunka. It looks like that's what they're setting her up to be.
Right.
Which I feel like is a pretty quick turnaround.
Right.
That's 3 months.
Like she was only out a month ago. Almost 2 months ago. Boss Arunka has only been out 2 months ago. And the Summer Hwayoung seems to be working towards a counter to her. No?
I think that's what their intention is. That's what they showed off in the video.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to make this new Summer Hwayoung a counter, and ML Barunka has only been out for like less than 2 months.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
But I just don't think it'll be 2 MLs.
Right. Now, I'm not saying that Genesis Ross isn't going to be stupid strong in his own right. Of course he will be. He's the MC. He's a literal god. He'll be the first playable god in the game. And nobody say Strays. Strays was powered by a god, but Fastus is the god. Strays was just a meat puppet. Be the first legit playable god in this game. And that alone, canonically, is going to make him stupid strong.
By the way.
Who is a playable god? Are you thinking of Apoc Ravi?
No, Remnant Violet.
Remnant Violet's a god? Dude, you got me. Well played. Well played. I tip my hat to you, sir. Well played. Damn.
I was like, you'll realize it eventually.
Shit. But yeah, I mean, look at the rivals we've had, right? Luna and Cecilia. Stupid strong, very good and meta in their own rights, but they don't counter each other. Their kits don't counter each other. They're just really fucking strong kits. Before that, who do we have? Landy and Flan. I mean, you could argue it's like, well, Landy's immune to stuns, so that kind of counters Flan. Yeah, but you know what? They weren't designed to be the answers to each other. They just are good in their own rights, and that works because they're strong meta units. I think we'll see that kind of thing, and I think we'll see places where you could play Tenebria against Ross and have some good fights if you build teams around their individual strengths, and you could really see which one makes your team the winning team. Unfortunately, usually when we see that happen, you see things like Harsetti and Young Senya being teammates, and that is just, or not, that just drove me freaking nuts. And Mort being Young Senya's best friend, and AOL, who was supposed to stop Cleave, not join it. So yeah, it's crazy shit happens. But I don't think Genesis Ross is the solution they're going to sell us to Tenebria. They will sell us a solution to Tenebria, but they're going to make sure she's a problem first. Why would they make a solution to a problem that doesn't yet exist? We've been wrong before. They've been wrong before. When they release units, they expect them to be strong. They don't expect them to be crap. Do you think they made Brigida thinking, here's a unit that's going to suck ass and no one's ever going to play? It's like they thought it was going to be good and it just fell flat. So, they've made units that don't work out before. They wait and see, and when they go, it's a problem, guys. Work on the solution. So that's how this works.
Yeah, it'll be in October. The limited bib list. There you go, October. Call my shot. Limited bib list is the solution.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of new ones because they're making 4, right? They're making 4 new units. There's the two designs from China, and then there's the 2 designs from Global.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention the additional 2 summer units they're going to make with Summer Arunka and Summer Auden.
Okay, tinfoil hat man, you good?
I wouldn't mind Summer Ruka, just saying.
Yeah, me either.
I
can
would
vote
buy
for
that
her
for
in
$1.
in the
At
skin
all.
contest.
Make it a skin. Make it next season's skin. Let's do it. I'll play RTA even more.
I'm actually hoping that the Harseti skin is actually good because I don't know about you guys. I hate Harseti's default appearance. I think it's not good.
Do you like the Commander Harseti?
Yeah, it's not that the character I like her hairstyle. I think that she's got like the whole villainous, like she feels like a Disney villain in terms of like her whole like air around her. I just think that the outfit that she wears is dumb. Like just put her in anything else and I think she's like way more interesting.
You know,
I mean,
it's
I
just made me
thought the
hungry for
Commander
something that
one
I have
looked
no
okay,
access to.
but-
Yeah, the Commander one looks pretty good.
It looks like Bryzeria. So I was like,
I might be biased. Yeah, Bryceria's skin was.
It looks like
It's good.
Bryzeria's skin. And I was like, oh, I'd prefer you guys do something else.
Yeah.
Hey, Camelios, where is your god now?
Stop. No. No,
Oh
stop.
no. Sacrilege.
You put pizza on pineapple.
Oh my god, guys. We are T-minus 4.5 hours away from Hwayoung pulls. I am not going to stay up all night for this.
Yeah.
I think I need to go check out the summer Hwayoung that lives behind my eyelids.
Well said.
Guys, plug yourselves, because if you don't, I'll do it in an embarrassing way. So, Char,
What?
tell us
Sorry.
about your channels. Plug yourself, your socials, all that good
yeah,
stuff.
so,
Post them in chat or give them to me and I'll post them.
Yeah, I'm a Spacebar Char. I like to sing parody songs. If you check out my YouTube, I have made 3 songs for E7 right now. So I don't know if you guys have seen it on Reddit before or something, but yeah, I like to stream Epic 7 on Twitch. You guys can watch me int, and I hope to see you guys there.
Yay. Seriously, go listen to her songs. They're great.
Yes,
you.
yes, for
Absolutely
real, for real.
wonderful. They're so good.
I'm actually fiercely disappointed that we didn't have you sing something tonight. Azalea, come on, tell us
All
about
right.
you, or I'll do it in an embarrassing way.
Well, if you guys want to check out RTA content on almost the daily, with occasional streams whenever I get the time, then hop on over to my channel. We're currently in the World's Epic 7 World Championship preliminary phase, you know, showing off some drafts and a lot of unique drafting and stuff there. If you like regular RTA content, climb the ladder, maybe one day I'll get out a champion. You gotta stay tuned to find out. Maybe this season is it.
Oh, surely
Let's
we
go.
go Warlord.
Surely, hopefully, right?
Yeah. You got this.
Thank you.
And you guys know Sue. Nah, for real. Everybody. Guys, all 3 of these badass streamers are linked in the descriptions of everybody's video. If you're on YouTube, you can click that, sub to them on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, click those, follow them on Twitch, check them out when they go live. Make sure you tune in the content. Some of the best streamers in Epic 7 right here. Make sure you push those buttons, show them some love, and thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it,
Thanks for
especially you,
inviting.
Azalea, on such
Thanks for
short
hosting.
notice. I really appreciate you
Oh, no
coming in
worries.
last minute. Char, it's been a pleasure getting to know you better. I'm so glad that you're able to hang here
It
with
was
us.
so fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Sue, always a pleasure, my friend. Guys, let's find somebody to raid these fine people into. Surely there's somebody that is still awake right now, actually looking at Epic 7, right? There
looking to
is
see.
not. It's us, guys. We are holding down the category except for one guy in Korea who's got 1 viewer.
I'm looking to see who is actually live from like people I follow. And Yatko is live, who's the
Yeah.
voice of Solitary of the Snow. She's playing Monster Hunter. If you're feeling adventurous.
Let's see. Anybody I'm following? Bunch of Etheria streamers staying up late. Stella Cosmos, Sky Surfing.
Yeah. This is a bunch of Etheria. Like I said, if you wanted to do Ida's VA, we could do that. Yeah. Here, I'll post it in the side chat if you want to see. That's her handle. If you want to throw them over there.
What's that?
I said, yeah. And Jayatko is literally Solitaria of the Snow Festive Ida's VA. She's streaming Monster Hunter.
Oh, Solitary of the Snow is streaming?
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah, you can. She's probably more receptive if you say Ida. I don't know. But yeah.
What's wrong with Solitaria?
Lore wise, she's still a fart cloud. I'm not going to explain why that is, but
Okay, guys, everybody go say hi to Ida. Playing Monster Hunter Wild. So everybody say you think followers only, chat. I hate that, but that's okay. Just follow her and say hi, Ida, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. If you pull before I wake up, don't tell me how lucky you were. Let me believe that I can be lucky. Leave some Hwayoungs for me. Okay, that's all I ask. Don't take them all. Okay, I'm gonna sleep in. Don't take them all. All right, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's go say hi to Ida.
Bye.
yeah. Bye, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Bye. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Night. Bye.
Other characters.